Well, back for another week here. We're rocking with Coach Kelly. Let's just get right to it here, boss. 2-0. If you would have told me this maybe a month ago, I maybe would have laughed in your face a little bit at the prospect of being 2-0. But like I said, 2-0. I've already put up 100 points on the year. I think we kind of did some math on it last year. It took them until about week 8 last year to hit this same mark in terms of offensive production. What do you attest that to?
Yeah, I mean, I really just think some guys that are playing really hard. I mean, up front, we have some guys that are coming along. They can control the line of scrimmage a little bit, and of course Tyler back there at quarterback doing a lot of things, being dynamic, and then just guys on the outside that can make plays and people being unselfish. Whenever you're unselfish, you're out there blocking. So one thing that really stood out over the past couple of weeks is those receivers. They're out there getting after it and they're blocking for each other. They're blocking for the backs to create big plays. So I really think just being unselfish, being physical, and then obviously just having good players out there helps out as well.
You mentioned Tyler Hampton. I mean, just from our perspective, looking at him from year to year, I mean, he is taking care of the ball so much better. He's making a lot better decisions. I'm sure you've seen that on some of the old film. And now some of those things are starting to come for him, the success, the offensive numbers. I mean, heck, even honored at the Little Rock Touchdown Club.
Yeah, that's a cool deal. Anytime you get to go to the Little Rock Touchdown Club and see Darren McFadden and all that, that's a really cool deal. But like you said, he's taking care of the football. We did have a first interception last week, and it was a learning opportunity. We ran a concept that typically we call more open field, and right there we're in the red zone area, and so we're able to teach off that, and hopefully we get better, with that concept and stuff, and see that corner from now on. But I mean, it's one of those things. As long as you take care of the football, and with his talent and the guys that we have around him, you're going to be pretty successful. So that's pretty exciting.
Also, one of those games too where everything seemed to be clicking. Like you said, you brought up kind of one really glaring mistake there, but also an opportunity to get some of those young guys in, some of those depth guys in there. What did you notice out of those guys? Were you surprised, or was it just kind of that, okay, like we're playing on Friday nights, it's just a little different than JV and some of the other stuff that they've experienced?
And because we had a good JV game that week as well. On Monday we played Sheridan, so our guys went out there and we'd had some reps. But the thing about it was, like, sitting out there on a Friday night in front of that crowd is a little bit different. So hopefully getting some of those jitters out of the way. I mean, we had some people make some uncharacteristic mistakes out there whenever we were getting everybody in. So hopefully we get that out of our system, and now we can just kind of settle down, just like last week how we got that win out off. Now we can just settle down and play football. Same thing there. They got to get some experience, and once they get a little bit more comfortable, they'll go out there and just play just like they do in practice. So that was fun to be able to get those guys out there and get some reps.
Defensively, not that they struggled, but it looked like it took them a little while to kind of settle into the game. But then you look at the scoreboard and it's like, well, heck, they didn't give up a whole lot. What was your take on how the defense performed early?
Yeah, so Cole Snatchcraft, that quarterback that they have, I mean, a good ball player. And he's a guy that he's going to make his plays. It's one of those things we got to try to contain him a little bit. But, of course, he made enough plays to keep him on the field. And like you said, it wasn't like we were getting 3 and outs, but we were getting stops and we were keeping out of the end zone. And the other thing was we were plus, I think it was 3 or 4 in turnovers. So anytime you can do that, I mean, you got a really good chance to win a football game. And if you're doing that and also creating explosive plays like we were on offense, that's when you got a chance to extend some leads. So that's some stuff that we always focus on. Hey, take care of the football, create turnovers. And if we're creating explosive plays, a lot of times you're going to be winning by multiple scores.
It's been a while since we've been able to make this decree for the Sylvan Hills Bears, but a winning streak is now going on right now. What have you been telling the team? I mean, obviously vibes are immaculate right now, but how do you try to keep them grounded, especially with an opponent they went toe-to-toe with last year, and I know they're dealing with a lot of attrition, a couple of key injuries in Russellville coming up this week?
Yeah, again, we got to stay hungry. I mean, it's one of those things, just because we won 2 in a row, that doesn't mean that we legitimately here after this, everybody resets to 0-0. I mean, it's one of those things we just got to continue to get better. And, of course, like you said, last year they came close against Russellville. But, I mean, again, it's one of those things, hey, this is our first 6A opponent. That's what we've been talking with them about. Hey, we played 5A teams, some really good 5A teams, but, hey, we're stepping up. We're going 6A football. We want to set the tone for what we're going to see the rest of the year in our conference and hopefully into the playoffs. So we're taking that very seriously, and we're very excited to play Russellville.
Just from what you've been able to see, I mean, obviously that Russellville coaching staff, it's got some pedigree over on that side. Maybe still kind of new, getting systems installed and things like that. But what have you seen? What do you know about Russellville?
Yeah, they do a lot of stuff and they play hard. I mean, it's one of those things. Whenever you're playing hard for your coach, you're believing in what they're doing. And defensively, man, they're going to move around. They can give a ton of different looks, which is tough on a quarterback, tough on the O-line. So they're not just very static. And then obviously on the offensive side, they're going to give you a ton of looks. I mean, so many different formations, some speed at the running back spot, quarterback spot. So, I mean, they've got some dynamic guys. And then, of course, like you said, man, great coaches over there on that side, and they do a great job of being multiple with everything that they do.
Kind of getting back into, now that someone else has an actual winning streak here, what are the vibes around, not only the team, but even on campus?
Yeah, the campus is really fun. I mean, everybody's excited about it, and they're excited about the game. I mean, everybody's come tell me, hey, whether they're going to be there, and some of them are coming up and giving me excuses why they're not going to be there. So it's one of those things like everybody's excited about it, and our guys are excited about it, and we're building confidence, and that's really what we wanted to do in the non-conference is, obviously get better, obviously build confidence so that we believe and know that we can win. Because a lot of times, whenever you know that you're going to win or believe that you can win, you're really hard to beat. So it's one of those things we got to continue to build on that.
Not to necessarily look beyond Russellville or anything like that, but a bye week coming up for you after that. What's the strategy? What's the plan going in for that? I mean, obviously you've dealt with a little bit of an oddball schedule here the first few weeks, with the Thursday game and having to get into it. You had a holiday week, those sorts of things. But what are you going to do during the off week here to kind of reset it?
That's a great question.
It goes back 0-0.
Yeah, and like you said, everything's been weird. This is actually like the first week where we're getting in and just doing an actual week of football. So our guys are still getting used to what it's going to look like, Monday through Thursday on the game week and stuff. So that was good that we were able to do that today, or we were able to do it this week. In the bye week, man, I had a coach tell me one time, I think it was Billy Elmore, he said, don't let the bye week beat you. So that's one of those things that I've always kind of had in the back of my mind. Don't let the bye week beat you. So the number one thing we want to do, we want to get healthy. Obviously, we're going to get in the weight room. We're going to lift a lot. We're going to run. We're going to make sure that we're still in shape, and we're going to start looking at our opponents that we're going to have the next couple of weeks. And we're going to kind of get started on our game plan for all that stuff. Also, we're going to look at just kind of the deficiencies that we had. Maybe we struggled on red zone goal line area. We may put in another goal line package. We may put in another set right there. May have some different personnel movement that we're waiting for the bye week to kind of move this guy to this spot or this guy to that spot. So right there, that bye week's really crucial so we can continue to grow and get better at the things that we think we're deficient at.
And we touched on them a little bit here, but how do you keep you guys from looking ahead? Because obviously Russellville, like we mentioned, kind of resetting over there with that program. I'm sure the guys have heard the chatter like, oh, you guys are going to handle these types of dudes. But, even on the horizon beyond that, you got the bye week and then Benton after that. But how do you guys keep from worrying about Benton when it's Russellville week?
Yeah, and I mean, again, it's one of those, hey, how hungry are you? I mean, it's one of those things like, 2 weeks ago we were starved. I mean, we were starved for a win. I mean, it's one of those, hey, can't take anything for granted. And Russellville is a good team, well-coached team. They're going to play hard. We're going to have to, play a really good game and play a clean game to come out on top. So we got to make sure that we're just continue to get better there. But again, hey, our guys are competitors. And that's one thing that we got to, hey, it doesn't matter who's out there. We're going to compete. And if we're competing hard and playing the right way, we got a chance to win.
And one thing we actually noticed last week, and even Chris mentioned it during the broadcast, was it just looks like they're so comfortable running these systems and almost like they were built for this. Is that kind of what you guys are seeing? I mean, obviously without really getting into X's and O's and things like that, I mean, I'm sure you guys are seeing, hey, we had a hiccup here, had a hiccup there, but overall they seem to have taken to this with zero flaw.
Yeah. Again, it's just based on the way the kids have worked. I mean, think about all the time that we've had since spring, and me being able to come in January was huge so that we could kind of get everybody kind of moved to certain spots and start working there. But again, man, it's just reps. There's reps. It's practice every single day and making sure that we're there. So that's something that our guys have really bought into is that, if we're not there at practice, we're not going to play. So, but if we're there at practice, I guarantee you we're going to know what to do and we're going to play fast. And I mean, that's what our guys have really, bought into and had a really good time over the first couple of weeks.
How much belief are you feeling from this team right now? Because coming into this season, the storyline was what it was. Had a dogfight with Maumelle, and then the first Mercy Rule game, and I think we look back about 5 years or so. But knowing that they're going into this week, I mean, just they got to be oozing belief right now.
Yeah, I think it's belief, but the thing about it is you want that belief to be well founded in something that's tangible, right? You want them to be able to know that, hey, I put in the work, I'm in good enough shape, I've ran this play 1,000 times, I've done this rep 1,000 times, so that it's not false confidence. Because you'll see a lot of those guys, they'll hop around, they'll jump around, they'll be excited, and they go out there and they get absolutely dominated. But that's typically false confidence because they hadn't worked for it. So, through the offseason, I think we've built a foundation of legitimate confidence in things that we're doing because we worked hard for it.
And really, even for you guys as coaches, I mean, to go out there and see these guys do what they've been doing here the past couple of weeks, storylines all aside, the fact that you're 2-0, hung up over 100 points the first couple of games, have played pretty sound defensively. I mean, how much fun are you guys having as coaches?
There's not another coaching staff in the state of Arkansas that has more fun than we do. I can guarantee you that. Now, are we still getting our work done? We're doing all that stuff? Yes. But the thing about it is we have a great group of guys that enjoy being around each other. And I genuinely think that whenever you have a great group of guys and they're enjoying football, they're enjoying the experience as well and the journey, then the kids will as well. So it's one of those things. I want our coaches to be happy. I want our coaches to be, rejuvenated over the weekend. I don't want to, force it and make it where by week 3 or 4 that we're sick of football. I want us to be always excited, whether we're coaches, whether we're players. So I think that's something that we got to continue to build. And man, we've got a great group of guys that are with us. I have a blast. I guarantee you, I hadn't had this much fun coaching football in a long time. So, I'm enjoying it, and the wins will come when you enjoy your work and you enjoy the process. Wins come.
Well, it seems like everybody's starting to have a little fun out there. In fact, we've got a couple of T-shirts even that are marked or that are Coach Kelly inspired out here. We got the "Got to Be a Guy" shirt, and rocking with Coach Kelly because Coach Kelly's rocking with us. I just wanted to know if you got your shirts. Yes,
I got one of each. Probably going to give them to the wife, but it's one of those things it'd be hard for me to wear a shirt with my own face on it. But I mean, it's a cool deal. And I'm just excited that people are enjoying what we're doing. And it's part of, hopefully building a community so that people take pride in what we do. I mean, this place is too great of a spot in Sherwood, Arkansas to not enjoy what we're doing. And these kids are too good at kids not to take pride in what they do. So I'm excited about that part for sure.
And I guess last thing we'll get you out of here, Coach, is what's been some of that response here from the first couple of weeks, not just from the community, but like social media, things like that. What are you seeing? What are you guys hearing?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those that, everybody reaches out and they're just excited for the kids because they know, the work that they put in over the past 3-4 years and finally just getting over the hump. So really just excited for the kids, excited for the program going in a positive direction. But I mean, we still got a long ways to go. Like this 6A schedule is going to be tough, but our guys are working hard, and we have a lot of people behind us that are excited about where we're going.
Well, we're going to get into it, and we'll see how it works here against the Russellville Cyclones. Kickoff coming up next. Coach, we certainly appreciate the time. We thank you for rocking with us because we are rocking with you.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, and welcome into another edition of Sylvan Hills Bears football here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. Flags at half-staff. Obviously, Patriots Day has come and gone as we remember that fateful day. It's been a while, 2001, 9/11. That's the tragedy that struck uniting America, at least back then. Jay Berg, Chris Goodman with you here as always. And I guess just to reflect on that just for a quick second here because, it's a big deal. I remember where I was at for that one. I was actually in PE class, and Coach Tipton at the time actually came out because we didn't have any clue, obviously, PE. Mm-hmm. And he came out. He's like, "Hey, they hit the second tower." And we're all like, "What? Who? Tower? They? What are you talking about?" And then I got to chemistry class with Mr. Johnson, and we didn't learn about atoms that day because that was some crazy stuff happening in the world that day.
Yeah, it's it's one of those days they talk about where you'll remember where you were, for the rest of your life when that stuff happened. And it's crazy because I was only like 4 years old when it happened, but I remember being picked up from school and going home.
You can kind of keep that to yourself.
and watching it on TV. It's just, crazy, and it's kind of growing up, kind of what inspired me to join the military, and so many others. We always talk about never forget that day, and it continues to inspire everybody.
Absolutely. Well, hopefully we'll have another day here we won't forget. Sylvan Hills taking on the Russellville Cyclones. The revenge tour continues. Last year, this game, a 35-33 barn burner in Russellville. Bears looking to stay perfect on the season. In fact, fun fact here for you, in the chat, we didn't have to get you to research it here, but it has been since 2016 since the Bears started 2-0 on the season. That same year, 3-0. Actually, that was a really good year for the Bears.
I was about to say that was a very good year.
So there's a lot of records that we're bumping up on there. But, since 2016, when I think the team stormed out to, I believe it was 5-0 or 6-0. We'll have to double-check that for you on the season. Ended up losing one time to Pulaski Academy, and then, unfortunately, just a nail-biter to Watson Chapel in the playoffs that year. We lost by 1 point. It was a late score by Watson Chapel, and just, oh, man, just one of those years.
Yeah, I was there. I was there at that game. That was the first time Sylvan Hills had hosted a playoff game in a long time.
Yeah, it'd been a minute.
So, that team was really good. I remember a lot of good players on a lot of those guys that played on that team are usually commenters in the chat. So good to see the alumni coming back and supporting this team. Coach Kelly really reigniting the fire and the passion for Sylvan Hills football, and love to see it as an alumni.
Absolutely. And one thing, you never want to take an opponent for granted. But right now, Russellville, a lot of things working against them in this matchup. I know we were down field side. Obviously the size advantage, I think, favors the Bears, but also, too, Russellville, a little bit of a reset on for their program. Also dealing with some injuries in a lot of key spots. In fact, their quarterback, not sure if he'll get the start today. Kind of got dinged up in their game against Greenbrier last week, late in that game. So we'll see if Marcellus Olson will get the start or if they're going to be down in the depth chart. Because, again, non-conference game, so it's one of those things. It's not like the game doesn't matter, but in terms of playoff positioning and all that, it doesn't matter. So we might see a different Russellville team trot out there early on.
Yeah, and this is one of those games where Russellville, even though they are, maybe a bit of a reset year, like you called it, and some injuries and some younger players, they still get a lot of pride and want to come out and, nobody wants to lose to Sylvan Hills, but based off the history that we've had the last couple of years. So they're playing with a lot of pride here tonight, and they'll probably, if Mr. Olson does not play tonight, they'll want to play for him and show that they can still, take over things and win. But I think they are 0-2 on the season. So
they're also, it's been a rough two.
Yeah, they're also wanting to turn around and get a win and go into conference play with a lot of confidence.
Absolutely. Want to shock the world almost. Who'd have thought that playing against Sylvan Hills, you'd be shocking the world if you pulled off a win. But Sylvan Hills, talk of the state. There's no way around it. I know it's only 2 games into the season, but I mean, you ask anybody who's got anything to do with high school football, they're talking about the Bears.
Yeah, and it's really great to have, just somebody you turn on the radio after the game and you hear, the buzz talking about us and other people talking about us, and it's awesome to see, and in a good way too, because most people were talking about us, and writing us off in a bad way. But just seeing the way that this school has been reignited, this city has come to support. Crowds have starting to get larger and larger as the games go on. I'm ready to see when this team goes on.
Even the mayor getting in on it.
Yes,
Mary Jo here in the city of Sherwood getting involved. Had the post there after the Maumelle win. She even had athletic director Zach James. They got a podcast going.
Nice.
I hadn't been able to hear it yet, so that's on my list of things to do for sure. Maybe one day we'll get on there. Maybe we'll have made it then.
Special guest.
Yeah, special guest. So if Mary Jo's listening, hey, we're available. Again, like we said last year, this game a heck of a game, back and forth affair. Nobody could really pull away, and it really came down to who had the ball last, and that team was Russellville last year. 35-33 victory. Just running through some of the stats from last year. This was definitely a game of complete opposites. Russellville able to just pound the ball, and the Bears had 320 rushing yards. Bears really couldn't muster much in the run game, but the Bears were able to throw the ball all over the place, had 286 yards passing. Russellville only 64. So I'll be interested to see, and especially with this Bears team right now, just looking really balanced, looking cool, calm, collected. And you heard it in the coaches show, and it was like, how do these guys look so comfortable with a new system? I mean, you've been with the Wise guys, now the Diamonds. Can you explain that just from a GM kind of coach perspective?
Yeah, so what you got to do is like I kind of was mentioning last week, is you go in and you get the locker room to first believe in themselves before they got to believe in you. And you go in there and you start preaching life into them, talking them up. You may turn on some tape from last year and say, look, you were in position to make that play. You didn't make that play, but you can make that play. And you just start coaching them up, speaking life into them. And that's why you see this year, and just through the 2 games, it's a completely different team. The O-line's blocking better. Receivers are catching passes. Tyler Hampton looks like a future Razorback or Red Wolf. Whether whatever
you could probably use him on the Red Wolf team, yeah, that's for sure.
But he's looking great. And you just go in there and you get these guys to believe in themselves and start playing with pride. And you take pride in the locker room. You go out in the practice facility and you start working harder. You start lifting heavier. We said it a minute ago about the size. You go down there and guys like Ducey James, for instance, I remember him last year not being just the biggest defensive lineman, and now you go down there, that's a grown man almost, on the football field. So you do the little things right, and you start speaking life into your program, and it's, a night and day difference, just like what we've seen already.
Absolutely. Sylvan Hills wins the toss. They have chosen to defer to the second half, so Russellville will get the ball first. They'll be going right to left on your screen. Bears will be going left to right. Some fun facts. We weren't able to show it, as here come the Bears. But last week's win, actually the 50th head coaching win for head coach Mark Kelly. So shout out to Coach. I've got my shirt. You guys can't see it here. But we're rocking with Mark because Mark is rocking with us. That is for sure. Also, too, this lifetime series between these two teams, 6 and 8 are the Bears against the Cyclones. So hopefully after tonight, they'll be one step closer to evening this thing up. A lot of these games were kind of years begone. It's been a while since these two have been somewhat regular opponents. A lot of playoff matchups with these two teams. Obviously, different classifications at times. Obviously, different conferences. So we'll see if the Bears can round out conference play 3-0 tonight. If we did spreads, it'd probably be pretty heavily in the Bears' favor, but we don't. But the spread's still in our favor.
Yeah, this is one of those games where you look at it on paper and you might, which is shocking. We're going to be saying that all season. You look at it on paper and you might think the Bears are just going to, come in and be able to do a lot of what they want to do, especially playing at home. But I have a feeling Russellville is going to fight back a little bit, and they're going to play hard. They're, well-coached team despite the record, and they may have a few, aces up their sleeve to pull out against the Bears here in Sherwood tonight.
Hopefully they'll have a few ace burgers up their sleeve, that's for sure. Camera guy, shout out. Shout out. Actually just got word. There is one publication, Hootens, actually puts a spread on games. Now, it's not for the gambling types, but 42-20 is what they're prognosticating. So we'll see. Dusty's out there. He's listening in. Shout out to the Dust. As we get you set here for kickoff. Can't really tell who's back. Looks like that is number 40, Ford Carter, and I believe number 1, Ladarius Prince. It's either that or Brandon Flores, one of the two. Oh, they got the powder back in the student section. How about it? You'll love to see it. That's number 5, Julius Thompson. And Russellville will set up shop just short of midfield. In fact, about the 45, which has been about the average starting position for teams against this Bear defense. They've tried to implement that shorter kick thinking, we'll get down there to them faster, but hasn't really gone their way in that form. But defense has stood tall for the most part so far this season to start.
Yeah, and when your special teams is your worst, so to speak.
He's doing air quotes as he says that.
It's you're doing pretty good, and again, they aren't awful. They do a pretty good job.
I want to thank everybody for joining the chat. Make sure you like and subscribe to the page here. Share it with your friends. Make sure you get that link out there. We're out here trying to spread the good news. Oh, a little confusion in the backfield, and Russellville is cooked. Somebody zigged when they should have zagged, and quarterback Sam Callahan really didn't have anywhere to go with it.
I think it's Olsen out there at quarterback.
Or, excuse me, yeah, it looked like that was a 10. So Olsen getting the start tonight. We'll see how long he's actually in there. Olsen, a 5'7" junior. And you're going to see a lot of fives and single digits for this Russellville team, but give them a couple years. They hit a couple growth spurts. They'll be all right. Looks like Ladarius Prince up the middle for the Cyclones. Couple yard gain on this one. That'll bring up 3rd and long.
Now you got a 5'7" quarterback handing off to a 5'5" running back.
What's the old Gus Malzahn play? Hide the midget?
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically what they're playing back there.
Makes our offensive line look real big.
I'm telling you. Not often you've been able to say Sylvan Hills can use the size to their advantage, but tonight could be one of those nights. Oh, and they were in their hip pocket early on, in and out of the hands of Prince. But you better believe Jaden Noble had something to say about that. Didn't actually deflect the ball, but he definitely rushed that pass a little bit, and the Bears forced the early 3 and out. So good start for the defense.
Yeah, we looked like we overmatched them there that first drive, and of course, you had the busted play on the first play, and then the missed screen on the second play. Who knows what would happen if those would have hit? But Bears look good so far.
Almost got a block. Ryan Parham back, and he'll just let that one go. We'll see where they spot it. We've got a late flag coming in. Not sure what that could have been.
I have no idea.
As really no Bears over there. Russellville didn't look like they were doing much of anything, so not sure what the issue here might be, unless it's a sideline warning. That'd be the only thing that I can think of. But Bears spotted at the 29-yard line.
We are.
Oh, so we got a holding call.
Oh, nice.
So they'll tack that on where the Bears went out.
Just a quick bit of maintenance. We are working on the score bug. It will be up.
Yeah, trust me, you hadn't missed much yet. 0-0. Well, we walked up. Now we're going to walk back. So not sure what the okay, so maybe it was holding against the Bears.
That's my guess.
All right, so yeah, he pointed at Russellville's way. Guess that was the old oopsie doodles. Well, as it stands, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bears.
That's just one of those penalties where they're like, here, Mr. Hampton, we'll give you an extra 10 yards on the stat line.
Well, we can only hope so. Parham in motion for the Bears. Oh, and Hampton keeps it. What a pull. Easy first down for him, forced out of bounds. Believe that was Sam Callahan.
Yeah, and that was, right there. We got the 10 yards back that we lost.
Yeah. And Bears going with the tempo. We got another flag. It's probably going to be a procedure penalty. Oh, offsides. Okay. So the tempo getting to this Cyclones defense early. So they'll spot him a nickel. And I'm not sure what Russellville's doing here, but one of the cheerleaders they have here, well, actually several of the cheerleaders on the sideline here, these guys are huge. My goodness. Get those guys out there. Man, look at this cat. He is jacked.
That's a big guy.
Oh, my gosh. Tell our camera guys, show that. Bro, you need to be playing middle linebacker.
That's like one of those.
Golly.
You go to a college game and you see the 6'10" tuba player.
Yeah, right. Isaiah Howell, off tackle. Looks like just enough for a first down. About a gain of 5, maybe 6 on that one. And that'll be another First Arkansas Bank and Trust first down.
The offense looking good so far.
Just a well-oiled machine right now.
Oh,
well, as soon as we say that, yeah, gee whiz, right on cue, guys.
One of the very few times Tyler Hampton's been sacked this year. And that was just a good rush there by number 43, Ethan Bartlett.
Just shot out of a cannon there. So Bears got to double up their output to get it back. Going for the big hit. Oh, he hits it. Oh, give it to me. Touchdown, Bears. Pop that smoke. Tyler Blakely. Oh, and just Tyler Hampton, cool, calm, just out for a Sunday throw around here. My goodness. And that's the one thing that the Bears really struggled with last year, with those deep balls and actually holding on to them. Tyler Blakely just right in the breadbasket.
Yeah, that's one of those plays. Again, he takes the sack on the play before and then launches it downfield. Takes a 10-yard loss and then gets about a 70, 80-yard touchdown.
I want to say it was about from the third. Well, I think it was from the 40 thereabouts. So hung about 30 yards in the air. Boom, right there. Easy pickings. Extra point was good. So an early 7-0 lead for the Bears. We got the score bug back up there, so now you guys can follow along.
It's 67 yards, Tyler Hampton to Mr. Blakely. And the fireworks are going off here in Sherwood, Arkansas.
Oh, let's go. Hope we got the permit for those. Well, I imagine you'll see a lot of that kind of fireworks tonight. Do want to add that there has been an addition to the roster. There's a couple new guys. A couple guys have new numbers. Reese Taylor, now 27. But they're also added an exchange student, Giuseppe Zambito from Italy.
Oh, welcome.
I'm telling you. So they said he wanted to play the American football. I was inquiring, like, hey, kid, you play soccer?
Is he the guy kicking now?
No. Russellville breaking through, and the deep kick, well, works about the same as the shorter kick. Steps out of bounds at the 48. Callahan with the return. We do have a flag on the play, the unsponsored penalty flag. So, again, any of my business folks out there, go ahead and give us a shout, because we would be saying your name quite a bit. Penalty is holding against the Cyclones, so that'll back them up. A Jackson. Russellville coaching staff none too pleased with the assessment. And I'm not sure where the call was exactly, or where we're actually going to end up marking this thing. And looks like it will be at the 30-yard line. We're going to put the ball, spot the ball. All right, we're going to go to the other side of the field. Maybe. Oh, no, we're just giving Sylvan Hills their ball back. Okay, yeah, we'll finally get this figured out here. There we go. All right, just shy of the 30-yard line. Russ Vegas will take over. Quick throw out to Callahan. Callahan puts his foot down and just runs into a... What is it, gang? It is a sleuth of Bears. That's right.
A sleuth of Bears.
The chat, we are learning with the chat. Shout out to Bear Country. I haven't seen the stands this full this early in a long time, so big ups to them.
Yeah, I was just about to say
and
that.
They're still coming in.
Yeah, someone mentioned it in the chat. We got to get Bear Paw Road repainted, though. That's what we got to do. We got to get the Bear Paws back.
Yeah, it's not Bear Paw Road without the Bear Paws. No gain on that play. Callahan gets it stretched out, and oh, what a tackle. Who was that? Can't read the number.
10.
Marcus Hurd. I heard that.
A way to fight through the stiff arm, too. And
absolutely. Really, on that play, you like to see him just hold it up and let the cavalry come, but he took care of business. 3rd and 11 for the Cyclones. And they are going empty backfield. Twins to the left, trips to the right. Ball looked like it got tipped, but tipped right into the hands of Jeremiah Ross Thompson. Big chunk gain for the Cyclones. And they are now in Bear territory. It's first down.
Yeah, and good job on who was that? Ross Thompson there holding on to that football. He took a hit there at the end of the catch.
Yeah, he paid the price, but well worth it. Empty backfield once again for the Cyclones. Trips left, Twins right this time. Almost a stack formation on the left side. And there's nothing going. Pocket collapsing. Oh, ball is tipped. Oh. And I think that was Noble almost got the pick. I know that's the Chris Goodman special right there, the old tipped ball pickoff.
Oh, yeah. Well, eventually, like I said in that first game, they keep going up in the air. Eventually, somebody's got to come down with one.
Well, we've always said it. If you're a defensive lineman and you can't get to the quarterback, just throw the hands up.
Mm-hmm.
Second down for the Cyclones. They do have a running back there this time. That's Prince. This will be handed off to Prince. Nowhere to go. Falls forward for maybe about 2 or 3.
Yeah, the offensive line for the Cyclones not doing a terrible job so far. Getting a little bit of a push on some of these run plays this drive.
Yeah, Malachi Summons leading the way on the tackle there. About third and, it's one of those short 8, long 7 type of plays. We'll see if the Bears defense can stand tall on this third down attempt. Russellville looks at the sideline for the call. 6:41 and counting here in the first quarter. Summer is back out here in Sherwood. Oh, wide open, man. Just had to come down with it. And that was 27, Jesus Perez. And I think he's going to be just shy of the first down, maybe a couple of yards. You got to imagine Russellville, YOLO and going for it. So, yeah, about 2 yards, maybe 3 short. As they're going with the big jumbo set, maybe got away with a false start.
He may have dove in there and got it.
And depending on the spot, which from the near side official, he's got it.
Yeah, that's kind of one of those plays where you just get behind the offensive line, especially when you're only 5'8", I believe, and you just run and go where you can.
Well, we're gonna have a measurement here. Or did we wave it off?
That's close.
Oh, okay. No, I thought they were waving it to. As they didn't get it. So we're going to have a measurement here. And usually that involves okay, there they are. Usually that means the chains go out there.
Yeah, the officials got to grab it from the closest, 5
increment
and walk out there and place it down. And I think it's the first time this year we've had an official measurement.
Yeah. So we'll see. And they did get it by about half the length of the football.
All right, defense, let's stiffen up a little bit. You don't want to let them score, and we get into what happened last year where it's a basketball-style game back and forth.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that. My heart can't take it. I kind of enjoyed last week.
Yeah, you got to breathe. And
that was nice. Yeah. Got to see some of the depth guys get in there. Right, we were talking to Coach Kelly about that. The possibility tonight hopefully gets those guys a little bit more run. And even in the pregame show, I asked him, what was that like? What did you see from it? And he even pointed out, they had a great JV game. A lot of those guys have been balling, and then something about Friday night, it's different. Oh my! Callaway stopped immediately. Marcus Hurd. Laying the wood. About a 3-yard gain.
Hurd and Woodard have been playing really good at those linebacker spots. I've liked them so far this season.
Did have a flag on the play there. It's going to be a false start. If it was a false start, you got to go, there we go. Okay. It's not from the end of the run. Shouldn't have even had a play, really. So it'll be 1st and 15 with the Insert penalty flag sponsor here. And you had to think Russellville was probably going to try to play a little keep away in this one just because this Bears offense has been just so explosive. Defense looking pretty explosive too. Oh, man, laying the wood. That was Ross Thompson taking a lick.
Yeah, the defense did a very good job there, stringing the play out. They tried the little jet sweep. You just make that guy keep running towards the sidelines as long as you can, and eventually somebody will come through with the wood and get him down, and that's what happened.
Yeah, you can almost use that sideline as sort of a de facto 12th defender. Worked out for him that time. Loss of 4. Not sure what we got going on here. Oh, they're sending one of the players out. That's Perez. Not sure what the issue there is. I don't know if some bleeding or, the knee pads. They're cracking down on that. I think it's going to be a warning for him because the knee pads actually have to go to the knee. If you didn't tune in to the first game, I know that was one thing we highlighted a little bit. That's one of the things they're going to crack down on this year are those knee pads. Knee pads actually have to cover the knees. First one's a warning, and then the second one, I believe it basically works like a delay a game, if I recall right.
I think uniform malfunctions or whatever the terminology is a delay a game penalty. I remember Arkansas game years ago playing Florida A&M. They wore the wrong jerseys, so each half I think they started without a timeout. Not sure
I think
how
it was
it
a
works.
15. I think it was a 15-yarder.
Maybe
because it was intentional. Whereas I think you get 2 delay of games, and then after that it's a 15-yard for if I recall right. We got some refs in the chat. Feel free to correct us.
That's one of those weird rules you hope you never have to worry about.
But Perez might have to worry about it there because again. Knee pads have to actually be knee pads, not sort of lower thigh pads.
Well, you see some guys in the NFL, they got the pants all the way rolled up.
They don't even have knee pads. And we've got a flag on the play. Not sure what happened there. It looked like it may have been a sideline penalty. It is an unsportsmanlike.
I guess.
And that might actually be on the head coach, because he said something down here, and that flag went up immediately.
Yeah,
so as you like to put it, I guess he didn't like the spaghetti recipe that he got.
Too much marinara sauce. Too much. Sugar or no sugar, chat? That's a big debate.
No way. No sugar. Get out of town.
It's a big debate.
Oh, come on, Chad. Do better. No sugar in the marinara here. And he's still giving him the business on the sideline. Not sure about what. And we've got another timeout here as both teams have taken one. So I'm not sure really what the vibe is down there right now.
Well, I think he's upset. I think a couple of our players, their pants are a little within question. So I guess he's probably wanting it. If you're going to point out our guy, point out their guys. And
yeah, guarantee that's when the uniform police come out.
Yeah, I'd say we just play football, guys. Let's do what we're doing. Now, but I will say that those guys in the NFL where they got it just all the way, it's with my knees and as bad as they are messed up. I don't know how you want that exposed. I mean, on the turf, grass. Coming and diving at you.
Heck, I want the elbow guards. I want the whole smash, especially with the turf nowadays.
Yeah.
Some of that stuff is rough out here.
But eventually, we'll get back to playing football. I think it's been about
5 minutes, give or take.
5-10 real life minutes without a snap. We'll get back there eventually.
It's second in a bus ride right now.
Thought I was gonna have to bring out the dad jokes or something.
Hey-o. Man, they are still getting an earful from the Russellville coach, and I'm not sure who he's necessarily pointing to potentially, because kind of taking a quick survey right now, everybody looks to be fairly knee padded up. I mean, again, I know it's kind of at the discretion of the official, but Perez, his knees were fully exposed.
Yeah.
Anyways, here we go, back to playing football. Oh, great defense by the Bears. Had nowhere to go. Looked for the cutback lane for Olsen, just not there.
Yeah, and the Bears, again, just doing a good job of stretching the play out sideline to sideline. If you don't give him any run lanes, he's got nowhere to go. He's just going to keep going backwards. And the sleuth is there to make a stop again. I'm going to nickname the defense the sleuth.
Yeah. 10K run to city. Thank you. No sugar, twin. That's what I'm talking about. Don't put sugar in the marinara. Get that mess out of here. A little salt, a little pepper, maybe a little oregano in the marinara. Ooh, now we're talking. Put the Parmesan on top.
I've been
now, do you go grated or the powdered Parmesan? What's your vibe on that?
Well, if you get like an actual piece of Parmesan and you can grate it.
Yeah, grated kind of melts on there a little bit. Hold on a minute.
We're at the end of the stream early.
Well, it's too early for this kind of stuff here, chat. Yeah, Greg Foreman pointing out they do have a lot of exposed knees on the sideline. In fact, I can see one right here, number 29 for them along the sidelines. Well, they don't have a 29 listed, so, there he is.
There we go. We're getting dead.
There we go. I guess we're punting on third down.
Is it?
What? Well, the marker was third, and I guess with it being 3rd and 41, you just take your loss unless they just forgot to flip it. All right, well, either way, the Bears.
Yeah, I think we just had a Canadian,
was that a third down punt?
Canadian football punt on third down.
Yeah. All right, well, the Bears offense will take over after a very odd drive. And they will be at their own 39, just shy of their own 39-yard line.
What a very weird last 20 minutes.
Yeah, see there? Greg knows, too. No sugar. Come on now. I didn't even know that was a thing. Like, what?
Some people do it.
Put sugar? Now, I've heard the weird stuff where people will put applesauce on their spaghetti. Now, that's psychopathic behavior.
Yeah.
That's when I'll call the FBI. Tyler Hampton got time. He's under duress. Gets the ball out, just out of the hands. I believe that's Jeremiah Carey. So good to see him back getting some more snaps. In fact, we were talking to Coach Kelly beforehand. Running backs, fully back to 100%. Jeremiah Carey dealing with a little bit of a leg injury the past couple weeks. Just figured, hey, just rest it up. Get ready for conference season.
Oh, what a move.
Russellville, give them credit, swarming to the ball. Not much going on for the Bears so far.
Yeah, there was a brief moment there where the lane was open. He made a good spin move. Then you just got to get upfield. You got to make a decision and go.
Oh, great jump by the receivers there. Tyler Hampton just chunking it up. He's got room. He's got room. Tyler Blakely, that's 2 for 2. No flags. Touchdown, Bears. Pop that smoke.
This is another.
Oh, my.
60-yarder, the same guy. It's 120.
They're picking on him over there. They are picking on him over there. Goodness mercy. Hold on, I'm going to talk to Will. Talk to Steve here real quick on the stream. Hey, we might have a player of the week in the network right now. 2 touchdowns. He's got to have at least 110-odd yards. Yeah, what was that, 260? Yeah, at least 120. Yeah, that Randy Moss stat line, absolutely.
2 receptions, 2 touchdowns, 120 yards.
Down, up, and good, and just like that. Hey, don't turn away. You'll miss something out here in Bear Country now.
Man, what a just.
Okay, yeah, all right. I'm not crazy, Chad. I'm going to go back here for a minute. Buddy of mine just texted. Did they just punt on third down?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what we're thinking. I mean, it was 3rd and 41, mind you. Or at least what we think was third down. I don't know. Things got weird there with timeouts and penalties and disruptions. So who knows if they lost track of things.
Real quick, though, if we can get a shot of the crowd tonight, I'll tell you what, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, so let me see the student sections in the full gold member vibe tonight.
I haven't seen it that full in a long time.
It's been a long time.
That gets me fired up right there.
And that's without the band. The band used to be on the far side, too. Now they've got the
look at that.
The nifty bandstand there.
Be proud, Sherwood. That is awesome.
Hey, Greg, I hear you, man. Back-to-back player of the week. Well, actually, we didn't have it last week because, they ran the score up real quick. And I believe it was the kid from Robinson. I forget who it was actually playing the onside kick, and ball's out. And I think the Bears think they have it. We'll wait for the signal. And the Bears have got
go.
it. There it is.
Let's go.
Officially official. Caught him snoozing. And you could see Harrison Merchant. He was celebrating. He knew.
I tell you what, man, the Bears being aggressive, coming out, being the ones throwing the punches, not being the ones beat on anymore. I love this, man. This gets you fired up as a player.
Oh, we pulled out the shiesty on him right there.
Let's go.
44-yard line, or excuse me, 44-yard line for the Bears. Oh, a couple of nice moves in the backfield. Stays on his feet. Oh! He's got one man to beat. Put the shoulder down.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Howell, you doing? Isaiah Howell from 44 yards. And just like that, pop that smoke.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Oh, my goodness. And just like that, 2 plays, 2 TDs for the Bears. Oh, mercy. What an individual effort by Isaiah Howell. Looked dead to rights in the backfield. Maybe was going to lose a couple yards. Shook it off. Almost lost his balance. Kept the feet churning. Man, oh, man.
Yeah, the Bears are looking good tonight.
I love it. I love it.
I can hardly keep up with the social media and stats.
Yeah, make sure you follow on his Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. Down, up, and good. And with just over 3 minutes left in the first quarter, it's 21-0 in favor of the Bears. How about it?
Yeah, I mean, you're aggressive. You get the onside kick. Then the next play, Howell keeps his balance, makes a great move, takes it 45 yards to the end zone. The fireworks are going off. The sun hasn't even set yet. We're still in the first quarter.
We have absolutely annihilated our fireworks budget for the year. Also, fun. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was just saying it's gone.
I mean, shoot. Fun fact, though, this team all of last year, hear me out here, chat, 148 points. Coming into today, we were at 101. Right now, we might be on pace to surpass last season's scoring output before we even get to conference play. So chew on that for a minute. Greg, I see you. We are definitely back. Now, also, too, as part of last season, Bears mercy ruled 5 times last year. It was tough scene. Bears already have 1 mercy rule under their belts that they were delivering. Can they get another one? And and he's got a hole.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's got a couple of men to beat. Probably should have just kept going to the outside. Big time return for Callahan, and he has been a one-man wrecking crew for the Cyclones. What a return.
Yeah,
Zeke Carruthers barely missed the tackle. Go ahead.
And they're the Bears. We're up, but you still got to keep playing like it's 0-0 ball game. Special teams, now we'll say that has kind of been the burden, so to speak, air quotes. But the Bears defense got to continue playing strong like they have been. Don't give up another yard on offense here. Get that ball back and go score again before the first quarter's over.
That'd be pretty rad. 2:51 left, and they put up another TD. Sign me up. But, yeah, we got a Bears mercy rule game last week before we got Grand Theft Auto 6. So, there you have it. Trips to the right for the Cyclones. They hand the ball off. Not really sure why they keep doing that. Bears swallowed up. And that was led. Who was that? Number 11. Zayden Woodard getting his name called tonight.
Yeah, Woodard and Hurd.
Noble also there, too. Yeah, I mean,
playing really well.
That D-line is just being a menace right now. We haven't actually called their names a lot, but they are occupying space. They are clogging up holes. They are stretching plays. All that good defense stuff.
Yeah, and when you got your linebackers making a lot of tackles for loss, that means your defense is doing a good job containing those offensive linemen and making them block them.
Mega overload stack to the left side. That doesn't seem to matter. Oh, gets through a couple of arm tackles. Callahan spins off. And I believe that was Malachi Summons who maybe saved a touchdown.
Yeah, it's just one of those good plays by the Cyclones there. They are going to fight back. They're not going to lay down and give up. fighting back here, playing strong, trying to not get that clock running.
Clock is running, though. $1:49 left here in the first quarter. Ooh, they are teetering on the line of the false start there. Yeah. Summons leads the way on the stop. Boy, that number 47, he was leaning pretty tough. Yeah. Oh, man, we could see that from up here pretty blatantly, but, hey, doesn't matter what we see.
He had kind of the Michael Jackson going on a little bit, leaning over into it.
Yeah. And he is okay, though.
Yes.
Maybe a loss of a half yard on that one. Well, they're going to give him the full yard. Can't really do 2nd and 10.5. So we're going to round it up. Wing back to the left. And we've got a whistle. I thought I heard one too, but I believe they got him that time. Yeah, they're just a little anxious at times, are the Cyclones. There's probably been a couple of times they could have called that. Got him that time, a little too obvious.
So, halftime and first.
Oh, not sure if that ball was tipped. Are they going to give him the catch? Oh, they're going to say it hit the ground.
I thought he caught it from this angle. But
yeah, that was a great effort there by Ross Thompson.
That's why I'm not a referee.
Yeah, hard to tell from our angle if he hung on to that, but one thing's for sure, Olsen had time back there. He hadn't had much in this game, but he had plenty on that one. And it is now 3rd and 16. So you got to expect a pass coming here in some way, somehow. I know the middle of the field has kind of been the soft spot for the Bears, but they're going to run the ball, and Summons trips up Prince, I believe, on that play.
Yeah, going to bring up 4th down. Now's where I want to see the D-line block those holes even more. See if we can get a stop here and get the ball back to start the second quarter.
Well, there's 20 seconds. Russellville could theoretically run out the quarter. We'll see what they do here. I'd imagine they're going to just try to maybe draw them off a little bit and let this one run. And, well, 3 seconds. Man in motion. And couldn't quite get it off if they were trying to. But either way, Bears rush out to a 21-0 lead on the backbone of the big play. A couple of long touchdown tosses, a long touchdown run, and an onside kick. Had a little bit of everything here in the first quarter. Yeah. Defense also standing tall.
Yeah, the only thing Sylvan Hills is probably losing right now is the time of possession, because I think we've had the ball maybe a collective minute. We've been scoring so fast, so we'll have to see the Bears getting out there with the big plays. You want to see them maybe take a little more control on drives and drive the football and run some clock off, but I ain't complaining about the big play, big time touchdowns.
Absolutely. Second quarter action coming up for you here just on the other side. Jay Burr, Chris Goodman with you here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network.
Wait is over. It's the grand opening at Akel's Flooring and Cabinets. Our brand new location on Rodney Parham means more space, more inventory, and more savings than ever before. Save up to 50% off store-wide on luxury vinyl, carpet, and now featuring our new line of all-wood cabinets. In stock and ready for immediate delivery. We'll even pay your sales tax, plus interest-free financing for 3 years. Akel's Flooring and Cabinets, where we make it beautiful for less.
Cyclones going for the field goal here. Maybe about a 40-yard attempt. Officials are running up. I guess we weren't quite ready all the way. And this is Perez. And he's got the leg. Maybe. Oh, just short. So the Bears defense stands tall.
Yeah, that looked good. I mean, they got a good kicker over there. He looked good. I think if that had been from 39, he would have made it. 40 yards, just a yard outside of the range. But props on them for even giving him a chance to kick it.
Greg Foreman, we see you out there. We certainly appreciate you jiving with us. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Again, we're trying to get this thing to 2,000 subscribers. Maumelle already beat us, but let's try to catch up a little bit. Maybe we can beat them to 2,500. But again, make sure you share the link, share the page, and all that kind of fun stuff, because we are rocking with you because you are rocking with us. Bears offense looking like they're rocking now. Man in motion, that's Parham. And we've got a flag on the play.
Too many men on the field. I thought he may have gotten off. I thought they usually give them the numbers if you're on your side of the numbers coming to the sideline. I thought some refs may give you a little leniency, but
it was on Russellville, whatever it was.
Yeah, we had too many, or they had too many guys.
Yeah, too many men. Okay.
Yeah, I saw him running off very late. I thought he may have got off.
Yeah, may have had that sneaky Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
5-yard, Parham in motion once again. Jeremiah Carey, though, gets the ball, going to the opposite way, and he is shot out of a cannon. Forced out of bounds. Might be just shy of the 40, if not right at the 40-yard line. Yep, they're going to put him right at the 40. That'll be another First Arkansas Bank and Trust first down. Great catch. I believe that was the Kobe Brent on that one. Big, tall fella. Man, that guy's huge.
Yeah, he looks – we went down there, and I didn't realize he was like 6'5" when we went down there.
He's a tall feller. Heck, at this point, feed Blakely.
Yeah.
Let that guy just eat. Parham in motion once again. Tyler Hampton under duress, and he's going to run for it here, but there's a flag on the play, so big-time game for Hampton. We'll see what the flag is. That's kind of in holding territory, so –
yeah, it's one of those when you see the pocket collapse like that, and a lot of big boys hit the ground. There's usually going to be a holding in there somewhere.
And nobody really seems to be throwing their hands up, so obviously that is going to be the call. Yeah, holding is the penalty.
But like we've seen the last couple of drives, the Bears have had a penalty and then scored the next play. So
yeah. Now to answer your question there, Greg, it was 35-33. Russellville pulled it out last year. In fact, they scored, I want to say, with about a minute and a half or something. It was later in the game and just let the air out of the sails. That was just one of those games where, oh, man, you just thought they would have had it just the way that game was going. Here we go. Quads left. Not often you see something like that. Jeremiah Carey gets the end around. Technically a pass. So that'll go down for Tyler Hampton yardage. So Carey on the reception. Gets, about, didn't tell how many yards he got on that one, but I think about 3rd and 4 here. And the way the Bears have been operating, if you've been watching it all this year, well, they're going for it on 4th. Quads left, 1 to the right. Tyler Hampton, the QB, well, it's not a draw really, but it's a run. And he got enough for the first down. I thought I saw a flag.
I think it's off.
I believe it is.
Maybe offsides on Russellville. It looked like
it looked like that might be another holding call. And again, insert sponsor flag. Yeah. And it is a holding call.
Yeah, those are the 2 hard plays to block right there. When your quarterback takes off up through the middle and you don't know it and the D-line tries to go back inside, you get a hold there.
Or even if you get the receivers who maybe get their arms extended, don't jam up. I mean, they're not really O-linemen, but you try to teach them on those design runs to keep the hands tight. Well, as it stands, empty backfield, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Tyler Hampton, quick throw. Right up, and Jeremiah Carey, that's going to be a First Arkansas Bank and Trust. First down. Just a quick hitter. Hit him in stride. Boom. Just enough for the first down.
And Tyler Hampton looks really good throwing the ball tonight so
He
far.
is comfy cozy back there. He doesn't look too comfy cozy right now. Throws on the run. That's Kobe Brent. Maybe 3? 3 yards. So avoids the sack. Gets something positive out of it. Maybe closer to 4 yards. Tyler Hampton last year, let me just tell you right now, ain't no telling what would have happened on that. Would not have likely been a positive play. So I do want to compliment him on that. I'm going to compliment him here, too, as he pulls the ball, gets outside, picks up about 5.
Yeah, his decision-making so far this season has gotten better and better.
Oh, my
and
goodness.
It's faster.
Oh, man. And he's been real careful with the ball, taking care of it. Oh, there's some room to the outside. Well, that one's probably coming back. Jeremiah Carey, big gain. Oh, boy, we've got one of these crews tonight.
Yeah, well, I mean, that one was kind of a hold.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was a pretty blatant hold. Not going to say that, but yeesh. So it looks like that'll be about maybe 3rd and 10 after it's marked off, or is it? Nobody seems to be moving. Okay, now they're coming back. Yeah, holding against the Bears.
And I will say, Parham was there and made a great block, but held on to him just a split second.
Oh, man, it was there. He had the outside.
Just a split second.
Oy vey.
Good block, though. If you watch the stream, great block.
It was a pretty good block, not going to lie. Just a little too long. So, again, if you're a business owner out there, oh, man, we'd be really shouting you out tonight. As it stands, the unsponsored penalty flag backs the Bears up. Back to about the original line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 10 for the Bears. Preliminary look at the formation here. It looks to be about trips right, 1 to the left, and then Isaiah Howell will flank Tyler Hampton on the left side. 9:49 left here in the first half, 21-0. The big play so far, if you're just joining us, has been the moneymaker for the Bears so far. Touchdowns all over 40 yards. And not sure what we got going on here. We also do have a stretcher being pulled around, so not sure what we got going on. We saw the fire truck coming out a little while ago. Now, they don't seem to be in much of a hurry, so I'm not sure if it's like a super emergency, but we'll keep you updated on that. If it's one of the players or perhaps somebody from the stands, not sure. I haven't seen any commotion. As it stands, 3rd and 10. Walker in motion. Tyler Hampton, he got time today, gets rid of the ball, wide open. Ryan Parham, cuts back. Oh, word. Oh, pick up your ankles. Oh, my goodness.
And what a pass on the run by Tyler Hampton there, too.
Just didn't panic,
Yeah.
and that just highlights what we were just talking about, him maturing, not panicking, not trying to put everything on his shoulders. Great play by Tyler Hampton.
And a good move by Parham there, too. I mean, my goodness.
I mean, stretcher's already out. Tyler Hampton getting some rushing yards in. And not sure what the gain here is. That's 10. So good enough for another First Arkansas Bank and Trust first down. Bears with the tempo. Isaiah Howell bounces it outside. Oh, he's going to bounce it in. Oh, that's 2 for 22. How you doing? Pop that smoke. Woo!
And the Bears are rolling tonight. And we kind of thought, we were talking pregame that the Bears kind of felt really confident coming into this game, and now we see it coming to fruition here going into the second quarter.
Absolutely. My goodness. Just business-like atmosphere. We got a fire play, but Cyclones are not going to let Reese Taylor live his dream. So the extra point no good. 27-20 now. 9-10 left in the first half. But again, I want to really highlight just Tyler Hampton and the maturation of him as a quarterback. I mean, it is a night and day difference.
Some of his decision-making is a whole lot faster. He's making the right decision a whole lot faster, whether it's tuck and run or, run and throw. His throws on the run tonight have been money. His throws in the pocket tonight have been money. I mean, this Bears team, it's hard not to get just really excited when you see the talent there, and you can tell that just some of the mechanics, the little things that the coaches are preaching every day are starting to click, and this Bears team just continues to play good and good and good and gain more confidence. That's a very dangerous thing.
Heck, it's pretty easy for everybody right now. And again, we brought it up in the coaches show there, but just the way that everybody was able to take to this new system, new coaching staff. Well, not a new coaching staff, but new head man, new voice in their ear. Oh, man. Something special out here in Bear Country right now. Oh, the onside kick, and I think the Bears have it. It did get beyond 10. We'll see. Bears got another one. Oh, how about it?
Keep it on them.
Oh, mercy. Oh, just going for the jugular.
I like it.
Goodness gracious me. Oh, man, that one popped up right when you had it. If we can get a replay of that, goodness. Now, Pat's, yeah, he's shaking his head at me tonight. Take my word for it. It was pretty awesome.
Just rewind the stream a little
There
bit.
you go. Well, so it's all right, Pat. We're gonna survive. Oh no, they're gonna give it to Russellville now. So I guess they are saying that he did touch it just a hair too early. It was close. Oh man. So bad break for the Bears. Thought they were really about to just put this one away. I mean, 27-0 is pretty put away, especially at the rate things are going. But just a hair too early on the touch there. Oh, wow, they're saying he touched it at the 48. I don't know if I agree with that assessment, but, you know, it is what it is.
It's one of those we're being picky tonight things, but.
Well, they've been calling it by the book. That's for sure. And QB keeper right up the middle. Maybe a gain of 3. Rose Thompson at quarterback. Or a direct snap, or, yeah, I don't know, wild cyclone, whatever you want to call it now. And Olsen was going back out there, but he comes back. So Ross Thompson will be in at quarterback. And he's got trips to the right. He'll hand it off, and oh, no, sir. Oh, my. We're flipping around so bad I can't even get my board flipped around here. Marcus Hurd. Stop me if you've heard his name before. Just blew that play up. I thought he was going to bounce that to the outside for just a half second.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how many tackles he has so far. It's got to be close to 5, but
At least.
He's on pace for a very large tackle.
Well, heck, at the rate we're going, who knows? He might not get a lot of run in the second half. 3rd and 7 for the Cyclones. Man in motion out to the right side. Maybe got a little too antsy. And Olsen's just going to have to throw that one away. And the Bears defense stands tall once more. You got to wonder after last week giving up a couple of freebies to Valonia if that defense may not have wanted to come out and maybe make a statement.
Yeah, and I'm sure the defensive coaching staff got on them and said, hey, this is no more. We want goose eggs on the scoreboard at the end of every game. So now it looks like they're playing with a whole new fire lit under them. They've really come out and played good tonight.
All right, now Aaron Johnson, Marcus Hurd, defensive player of the game. Just sign me up right now.
It's hard to make an argument against that.
Yeah. Oh, almost. He may have got a piece of that. Oh. And that punt is fielded.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, and he might have something. Oh, Eric Ward. He saw daylight, just could not get around one man.
Oh, man.
Goodness.
I guarantee his eyes got huge right there, and he had a
my
moment.
Eyes got huge.
He had a moment there where he was like, what do I do? Run. That's what you do. He took off. You never want to get tackled by the punter, but it's okay.
I believe that was Malachi Summons on the block. So Bears will get it at the 49.
Bears are having fun tonight.
We are having fun. We hope you're having fun with us here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. Jay Berg, Chris Goodman here with you. Bears are rolling in Sherwood, 27-0. It's a little over 7.5 left. Oh, Jeremiah Carey almost squeezed through. Maybe a half a yard. on that attempt.
Yeah, good stop there by the Cyclones. They've had one or two plays of drive where they look really good. If they could just find some momentum, speaking from their side, string a couple plays together.
Walker in motion. The quick hitter, and that's Tyler Blakely. And that'll break the streak of catches, touchdowns ratio, but big game for him. Bartlett on the tackle, and that's a First Arkansas Bank and Trust first down. Empty backfield for the Bears. Well, I take it back. Carry now on the right hip. And Blakely, once again, just piling it up the yards. Not a whole lot on that one. Maybe 3 or 4.
No, but it looks like the Cyclones have said, hey, you're not going to beat us deep anymore. So now it looks like Coach Kelly's going more east and west, trying to get the DBs to come back down. And then I think Tyler Hampton will launch one here in a minute.
And that's another thing that we just didn't see a lot of last year, were just those little in-game adjustments. And you just pointed it out. I mean, there's Jeremiah Carey still going. And that's going to go beyond the sticks for another First Arkansas Bank and Trust first down.
Yeah, and here's one of those drives I was talking about earlier where Sylvan Hills can run their plays, get the playbook open a little bit, and get a good long drive here.
Oh, heck, I'd keep it pretty closed right now.
Yeah. Well, yes, true. Yeah.
Jeez, nothing seems to be slowing them down.
Some of your bread and butter plays you run right here that you run all the time.
Yeah, what did Gus Mal's on? Run it again.
Yeah, yeah.
And it looks like we got a timeout. Not sure who took it. I want to say it was the Bears, but don't quote me directly on that. We'll wait to see what the scoreboard says at some point. But 6:20 left here in the first half. Bears driving. I'll give a shout out to one of our sponsors here. First Arkansas Bank and Trust. Just like your Bears, they're a team that supports each other and commits each day to do the right thing by our community. 3 locations conveniently out here in Sherwood to serve Bear Country on Wildwood Avenue, Keel Avenue, and Highway 107. Give them a visit today for all your banking needs. You can also visit them online at fabnt.bank. So Bears right now, they've been money.
Yeah.
Withdrawing hopefully some more points on this drive.
It's going to be 1st and 10, Sylvan Hills.
Yeah, the Bears just a good, just a hard-nosed drive right here, wearing down the Cyclones. Another play or two, we'll get a touchdown.
That'd be, high snap handled, and, what a snag by Ryan Parham. All hands all day. My goodness, what a snag.
Yeah, Jarius Wright doing a lot of work with the Bears receiving corps, and he's doing a lot of good work with those guys out there.
Oh, absolutely. I was talking with athletic director Zach James before the game, and he said, that's one thing he really noticed with the receivers is they would do things, whatever the drill was, it's like, hey, we're going to do X amount in a row. If you drop it, we start over. And they weren't dropping them.
Yeah, Jarius Wright, bringing some of that NFL experience with him down here to the high school level. And those guys, you got to love playing for somebody who he played at the highest level in college football, then played at the highest level, which is the NFL. You got to love working with somebody like that day in and day out. And he's been over here for, a couple years now with this receiving corps. So a lot of these players have grown with him as a coach. And catches like that, I'll say it, the Bears just haven't made. I mean, wide open catches they haven't made. And we've seen it tonight. They look like a really well-coached team. It's hard to get excited for what this Bears team can do this season.
That timeout was taken by the Bears, so they don't have any left here in the first half with just over 6 minutes left. A little uncharacteristic. I mean, heck, they left a lot of timeouts on the table last week in Bologna. I guess, hey, can't take them with you.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me, that's Russellville. So the Bears do have 2 timeouts on the table. So I guess we're not going to cash them in just yet. Tyler Hampton, plenty of time to try to cash in. Oh! Tell me he got couldn't quite haul it in. Walker trying to tap dance the inbounds line and hang on to the ball. Oh, man.
Yeah, and you'll You won't live with a drop, but you'll live.
The official. Could he not hang on to it?
Yeah, he couldn't hang on to it.
But official blocked me there a little.
A really good throw there by Tyler Hampton.
Absolutely. And we've got a flag. Looks like that's offsides against the Cyclones. So they're getting ahead of their dry line just a little bit. A little weather humor there for you guys. What?
Tell you what, we're going to have to get our pace on broadcasting up because the Bears are running 2 plays before we're done analyzing the first down play.
I'm telling you, I need you to analyze as we go here. Man, golly. Looks like quads right, 1 to the left. Just give it to Tyler Blakely. Oh, the old end around jet sweep. Cyclones were there ready for it this time. That play did work earlier. But Nicholas Hallmark not fooled. 3rd and goal for the Bears from the 8. Oh, my goodness, Tyler. Oh, that's Lacoby Brent getting in on the act now. What an absolute throw by Tyler Hampton. Pop that smoke. Touchdown, Bears. Oh, I'm just in awe of that throw. I mean, just right on the money. Oh, I almost thought it was going to get picked off, and then Lacoby Brent just right on cue. Yes. Oh, my goodness.
And sometimes those can be really hard throws to make when you got that slant coming across like that.
And just to have the confidence
dart.
to
throws a dart.
Oh,
and
man.
then Lacoby Brent fighting to get in the end zone.
Darts only. Bears going for 2 to get it to 35. And Russellville going to be offsides. Yeah. Well, man's over there was coming on the blitz. I believe that's Matthew Mergel. Got a little antsy. Now, just a programming note. No mercy rule in effect in the first half. And the Bears are going to walk it right in. Jeremiah Carey. Sheesh. Just out for a weekend stroll. So 35-0 in favor of the Bears. And again, we're not going to have a running clock just yet. Running clock doesn't go into effect until the second half. And you have to hit 35 in the second half. Now, if the score stands and we start the second half like that, then, by golly, then the clock will run.
Yes, sir.
But let's just say Russellville scores here, for example. Well, we're going to have to wait till we get back to 35 in the second half. So just a little heads up there for you guys. Finna put up 60. Well, you can only hope. I'd like to really see what this depth unit has. I know my brother Barry Burr out here calling for Caden Burnett. Chances are we're going to see him here in the second half. And I would like to see what some of those guys do. Maybe got a little exposure to the Friday night, the lights, and all the hullabaloo that is high school football in Arkansas.
Well, they did it on the road, and now you get to do it at home.
Yeah. A lot of belt going on right now, and Callahan finding some room. And he gets to the 42, maybe the 43.
Michael, believe it or not, this is the same exact roster. A couple seniors gone, but
Yeah.
it's the same players.
And again, we are all just befuddled.
It's the same players. Well, I'm just as the Glazer.
The
from last
Glazer
year,
here, yeah, Glazer
I
Goodman
saw
here.
it. I saw it last year. We had a great team. We just needed a couple things to change, and here we are.
Well, they've changed indeed. And you're out of your mind if you thought that you were going to see this type of Bears team early on this year. You're out of your mind. I for one, am out of my mind. I had no idea. I didn't believe we would beat Maumelle. I figured that would be a closer game. Don't get me wrong. I thought Valonia and Russellville would be wins for the Bears, but not these type of wins. And these sleuth of Bears up the middle, nothing doing.
The sleuth.
And Jaden Noble led the way with that sleuth.
Yeah, a couple guys commenting. Josiah Rainey and Colin Billings, a couple of big names from last year. Where you guys
unfortunately,
at
those
nowadays?
guys aren't on the field. Man, could you imagine this team with those cats?
Man.
Oh, good grief.
The way Tyler Hampton's throwing the ball and the way how fast Rainey is, just a go route.
Well, even last year, Billings, huge game against Russellville last year. 6 catches, 98 yards, couple TDs. Let's go. Russellville going for the big hitter, and nothing doing as Nigel Casey was stride for stride with Julius Thompson, who that was intended for.
Yeah, a couple of big names in the chat. Let us know where you guys are at nowadays. We'd love to keep up with you. All the Sylvan Hills alum.
Third and long for the Cyclones. Empty backfield. Trips left, Dubs right. And already under duress. And, they're going to get to him. Oh, Jaden Noble, the king, has spoken.
He shot out of a cannon right there.
My word. Oh, there it is.
Man.
I mean, just couldn't even hardly take a breath.
Coming from that D tackle spot. Looks like nobody even blocked him or had a chance to. He just fired right through there. Man on a mission, got the quarterback.
Mercy goodness. So 4th and a bus right here. We're going to get a punt here, and I think that's going to be Kai Griffin. Sort of, kind of back. Well, and he comes up. And that ball gets the friendly roll for the Cyclones. And it looks like it will come to rest about the 28. So the Bears got just under 4 minutes here to tack another one on. I mean, heck, why not?
Yeah.
Let your guys cut loose a little bit before maybe you get maybe one drive in the second half just to have that vibe of coming out after halftime and getting the juices back up. And then after that, take a seat. Go ahead and take the pads all the way. Get the street clothes. I don't even care. Put sneakers on, something.
Yeah.
Because you ain't coming back.
On. Yeah, you're not coming back.
You ain't coming back.
Yeah, I'd like, 3:57 right here. I'm torn between a quick score or just running out the clock and getting a score.
Caleb Harrison also in the chat. We see you, big dog.
Caleb.
And Colin Billings at UCA says he might walk on next year. We're rooting for you, partner. We are rooting for you.
Go for it. Get the grades. Get the weight room. Go walk on.
One bear to another. E.J. Duckery sighting. Yeah, about a 7-yard gain. Yeah, well, maybe not. 6 yards. I'm about to say, just settle on a spot there, my guy. Sheesh.
Well, it's always funny. The guys on both sides of the field have to agree with one another.
Oh, well, yeah.
Both of them want to be right.
Well, I'm not sure who the lead dog is. I mean, it went out on that side, so I guess he takes the lead on it.
Yeah, I guess so.
But everything's marked on this side, so go with that. Do with that what you will. Duckery doing it, and doing it well. Gets about 3.5 yards, so they're just shy of the first down. Figure they'll pound the rock here one more time. 3:35 and counting here in the first half. Oh, man, the text of the assessments from the internet. Oh, they are something else. Bears taking their time now, but they got trips left. One to the right. Duckery, you knew he was going to get it, and it bounces it outside. Oh, I thought he was gone. Blakely, good block out there. No holding. So that's going to be a First Arkansas Bank and Trust first down.
And the Bears doing exactly what I like. I wish they would stay inbounds and keep the clock running, but.
Well, I like the first down, so keep the sticks moving at least.
I see Tyler Scott in the chat, one of the best punters to come through Sylvan Hills.
That's right, Colin. I see you. Guys look like they've never taken an L before. I'm telling you, this is one of the biggest stories in the state. I know we're a little biased, but you can't tell me that you go 0-20 over the course of 2 years and you come out 3-0 and just look absolutely unbeatable.
Screenplay.
Oh, my goodness. See, and that's just other – I mean, the growth of Tyler Hampton. I am glazing Tyler Hampton.
Yes.
And I am here for it. My goodness, just the absolute leaps he has taken. I mean, last year, that's an errant throw or it's going out of bounds. Yep. I mean, that was right on the money. You let that defensive line come. You give Duckery a little bit of room to run. Get out of here, man. Get out, all the way out of here. O-line, great job not getting too far down the field. We saw that once or twice last week where those screens took a little long to develop. Yep. Oh, man, come on.
See, now you're starting to see what I saw last year. They're just completing and executing the plays this time. What a catch.
Oh, what a catch. Couldn't do much with it. That was Walker. Maybe got a yard or two out of it. But it was a highlight yard or two. Good hands. Merrill led the way on the tackle for the Cyclones.
But see, a catch like that, that's one of those where Coach Wright's probably telling his receivers, be an athlete. Be an athlete, go make a play. Now, you didn't gain a whole ton of yards, but you completed the pass, and that's the first thing. Just be an athlete.
Doesn't go down as a drop.
Yeah,
we're going to – well, that's a grade A effort by Isaiah Howell. How are you doing? But, that one coming back.
Yeah,
everybody in front of us, I don't know if we could hear it at home. Everybody was screaming for the hold, and they finally got it.
Yeah,
but what an absolute effort by Howell.
As a former offensive lineman, that's about as obvious as it's going to get, my friend. I've done that a couple times. That was a great block. That was a great block.
Yeah.
Just a tad illegal.
Cam Alexander in the chat. I see you, big dog. Oh, let's keep it live here in the chat. Over 200 of y'all. Make sure you like and subscribe the page, Sylvan Hills Sports Network. Make sure you share it. I want to see more alums in the chat. We love having you. You got one here. You got one here on the color commentary as well. Class of 2002.
Class of 2015.
2015. My God. Ice Cube has a new song. It's called Salt and Pepper. It's now my new anthem. Tyler Hampton making something happen. Pat just got shot here in the press box. My goodness. Jeez. Gosh.
That only happens at home games.
Something about the dust in here, I guess. Jeez. Wasn't ready for that. Well, we're back to third and roughly 7. Tyler Hampton taking his time. Doesn't have much time to give.
Way to get it off.
But got the ball out. And Jeremiah Carey comes down with it. 4th down. And we're going to call that about 3 yards. I mean, at this point, heck, just, get the first down. Maybe go for it. Cyclones coming with pressure. They're going for it. They're going for it. Oh, the one-handed catch. Ryan Parham. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Pop that smoke.
Oh, man.
Oh, what an absolute dime. What a catch. Oh, we've been. Oh, gosh.
Man.
Oh, man. Put that on the highlight reel. Somebody mark the time.
That's.
Goodness.
Everything about that play. Hampton's patience, the placement of the football.
The pocket.
Parham's cat. Yeah,
let's shout out the O-line here, man.
I mean, my goodness. I'm speechless. I have no idea what to say.
Well, I got plenty to say there, and it is down, up, and good. Like, are you serious with that? Was it one-handed? It looked one-handed. Yeah, one-handed.
He caught it one-handed.
Just a casual. Man, I was just talking to him in pregame, too. Like, go ahead and do something, big dog. I see you, Ryan Parham. Good night, Irene. 42-0 Bears. Come on with it.
Yeah, tonight, I mean, something's in the air tonight that the Bears are loving because Tyler Hampton, I mean, he looks like he could go to any school in the country he wanted to, throwing the ball around
Sir,
tonight.
I need you to go to Jones Boogie.
Yeah. Go up there and get under Butch Jones and play some more quarterback for a very long time.
Yeah.
The ball placement, everything has been amazing.
Pop that smoke in the chat. Let's make it a thing. Hashtag. Got some other guys in there. Tyler Scott, we see you. Gavin Tyner.
Tyner was
a mall of Bears. There you go.
Another good quarterback for Sylvan Hills a couple of years ago.
Yeah. Brad Gillihan. The better name for a sleuth of bears is accepted in Alaska. It's called a maul of bears, where it is a mauling of bears on the Cyclones tonight. Almost the Dirt Devils this evening. Bears have been on this side of things way too many times in the past, so can't say we don't empathize. And Callahan gets it out to about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. There you go, Colin Billings. Let's make it a thing. Pop that smoke. Brad Gillihan, class of 76. We see you in here. We see you. Well, again, running clock won't start till we get to the second half. So you might want to make sure you tune in because it's going to go by quick. So the only time the clock will stop is for timeouts and injuries. And I think change of possession. I think. It's not change of possession. Okay. Couldn't remember if we had that last week going or not. Well, there you go. Insert sponsor flag on the play. Perez made a great move, but also a great tackle on the shoestrings by Summons. And stop me if you've heard this before. Holding tonight. This crew all over the holding calls.
Yeah, and you'll have that. You can tell when a crew doesn't have an offensive lineman on it because there are a lot more holding penalties that do get called. Sometimes as offensive linemen, alumni, we will let things slide a little bit more.
Mr. Guffrey in the chat. We see you out here. Let's go. So, again, when it came to the point totals here, if the Bears score another touchdown, they passed all of last year. I'll just say that right now. We got a ball on the ground, and the Bears have it. Bears have got it. Jaden Noble, come on with it. The king has returned.
The Bears are mauling.
You know what? Go for it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. Shoot it right into my eyeballs. Let's just go for the record. Well, it's not a record, I guess, but team scored 148 points last year. They scored a touchdown here. They would have passed it in 2.5 games. Let's go.
Let's do it. I say take a shot, and if not, take another one if you got time. And if you still got time, take another one. Play aggressive.
I'm here for it. $10.8 on the clock. Ah, gee whiz. Well, Bears are just going to kneel it out.
I respect it.
I would have liked to have seen him go for it, but, here we are. Here we are.
As an avid college football 26 player, I would have taken the shot, but I understand the sportsmanship of not going for it.
I get it here. So they kneel it out here. Got printing needs? Call our friends at Jim Ashley at Preferred Printing. All types of business products. Custom letterheads, flyers, business cards, vinyl lettering, all that good stuff. Banners as well, just like the ones we've got here in the stadium for the broadcast. Call Jim, 501-920-8407, or you can email him preferredprinting at sbcglobal.net. Man, oh man, a Chevy. Bears mauling the Cyclones here at Bill Blackwood Field. I guess quick assessment here, Chris.
The Bears are playing just perfect right now. I mean, it's hard to be picky about anything. If you got to be picky, special teams, clean that up a little bit. Maybe some of these holding penalties. But other than that, keep doing what you're doing and let the ball roll.
Well, clock's going to be rolling once we get this thing going. 42-0 at halftime. Make sure you stick around with us here. We'll have a quick little highlight going for you here of the first half, and we got the second half for you coming up on the other side of things. Jay Bird, Chris Goodman with you here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. Stay with us.
Pulaski County Special School District, student and staff health is a top priority. That's why we've partnered with Mainline Health to bring quality care right to our schools.
The Mainline Health Clinic at PCSSD offers primary care and behavioral health services, conveniently located behind Mills Middle School. From immunizations and physicals to treatment for illnesses and chronic conditions, we're here to keep students and staff healthy. Need support? Our behavioral health team provides counseling and mental health services right at school, making it easy to get the care you need. No missed class, no extra appointments, just quality care when and where you need it.
Quality care right here in PCSSD. Visit the Mainline Health Clinic today because your health matters.
The wait is over. It's the grand opening at Akel's Flooring and Cabinets. Our brand new location on Rodney Parham means more space, more inventory, and more savings than ever before. Save up to 50% off store-wide on luxury vinyl, carpet, and now featuring our new line of all-wood cabinets. In stock and ready for immediate delivery. We'll even pay your sales tax, plus interest-free financing for 3 years. Akel's Flooring and Cabinets, where we make it beautiful for less.
What I love most about PCSSD would be the people in our district work really hard for students. Their commitment is unmatched, and I love going in and out of school seeing the work that's being done.
I love working in PCSSD because of our district's commitment to equity, excellence, and diversity for students and staff. It's a great place to be seen for who you are.
My favorite thing about teaching for PCSSD is starting our day with a read aloud. I love being able to build foundational skills, introduce new vocabulary, and provide a model of fluent, expressive reading.
One of the many things that I love about working in PCSSD is seeing the passion our staff has for ensuring our students' success in the classroom and in life. We all come from different backgrounds, but we're here for the same purpose. I couldn't ask for a more fulfilling career.
All right, just under 5 minutes left here at halftime. 42-0, the Bears lead the Cyclones out here at Bill Blackwood Field here in Sherwood. Actually, got to talk with the basketball coach a little bit during the halftime. He's excited. He's excited. He's already said they've had one guy move in, 10th grade, looking really good. They're going to be a little beefier this year. So, in his words, they're going to be better than what they were at the end of last year. Pretty good at the end of last year, so sign me up for that. So things looking good out here in Bear Country. Things looking good right now at Bill Blackwood Field. Again, 42-0 BTA out here. Good Lord. But, so again, hang in there with it. It's going to be a quick half because that clock going to be moving. But we certainly do appreciate everybody hanging out here. I see you, Murray. 2002, let's go. This is what we're going to do here. Just shouting out everybody in the chat who's an alum. Mercy, even if you're not an alum. J-Dog, we see you out there. Dion Youngblood. I remember him. My man's had wheels. Ka-chow, as the kids say now. We don't have any exact stats for you, but it's a lot to a little. That's for sure. Nothing really going wrong for the Bears. But your scoring plays look like this. Ty Hampton, Tyler Blakely, 67-yarder. Ty Hampton to Blakely once again, a 60-yarder. Howell with the 45-yard TD run. That was just all in the first quarter. They had another hat trick in the second quarter. Howell on a 14-yard run. And then Tyler Hampton had the nice zip in there to Lacoby Brent. And then Tyler Hampton finds Ryan Parham for 30 yards. So that is a 4-spot for Tyler Hampton. And Howell got 2 of his own. So really right now, who do you pick between Hampton, Blakely, and Howell?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard.
I guess, jeez. I mean, if I had to pick one, you had the hands tied up and said, hey, we're going to give you the Chinese water treatment unless you pick one. I'd probably go Tyler Blakely just because Tyler Hampton's had one, but you can't go wrong with any one of those guys.
That's what I was going to say, too. Go with Blakely just because his 2 plays, was the
big one, set the tone.
Yeah, he came out, beat the guy, beat the DB so bad on one play he kind of gave up. Tyler Hampton laid it perfectly out there. Blakely went and was an athlete. Isaiah Blakely makes the play. Or no, Tyler Blakely.
Yeah, you're putting the 2 of them together. Yeah, you're putting them together.
It's a lot of that going on.
If we had an Isaiah Blakely, whoa, watch out.
That'd be a scary player right there.
Yeah, a Tyler Parham. Man, watch out for that guy.
But no, the Bears are looking excellent. A lot of big plays, something Sylvan Hills has not had in the long run.
Hey, Colin Billings and J-Dog, they're saying give it to Blakely. They're picking up what we're putting down. Jay no ball. At least I act like I do.
Yeah, so we can let the chat. I mean, it could change the second half, but we'll let the chat kind of chime in on who they think is the players of the game. Defensively, I mean, it's got to be Hurd. I mean, he has been Hurd repeatedly tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
On that defensive side, coming from that linebacker spot, just scraping really well, filling holes, making tackles when he needs to.
Yeah.
Going east and west when he needs to, making play. It looks like a good, solid linebacker tonight.
Yeah, and shout out to all the 50s. I mean, they're taking up space.
Yeah.
They're making those linebackers look good, and that's just picture-perfect defense when those guys just occupy space and you can't do much with it. Just let those linebackers fly around and make plays, and that's exactly what is going on out here tonight.
Yeah, it's, kind of call it a no-stat night for the D-line, but that's not a bad thing.
Not always a bad thing, not at all.
And when you're out there as a D lineman and it requires 2 offensive linemen to block you every single play, well, if you do the math, there's 4 defensive linemen. There's only 5 offensive linemen. So, 1, that means one of you guys is going to be free, and 2, that means your linebackers are going to be able to scrape and make plays like they have been. So, you may not get the stats that you want tonight, but it's good film to show that you can require the double teams. You can require extra blockers. The tight end to chip you a little bit, fullback to come in and get you, and that's good film. Coaches love that.
Those things matter. I now have the Colin Billings stamp of approval.
There you go.
So that's all I need in life, and we got guys wiping out over here. Not sure who that was. Believe that was Ducey James. Kind of ate it a little bit there. So we'll see what the Bears do out the gate. I would imagine we're going to see the starters maybe one more drive each side of the ball, and then you'll start to see some of those depth guys. But they might just chunk him right in there. Caden Burnett warming up on the sidelines too. I really want to see what he does now that he's kind of gotten those first Friday night jitters out of the way. I really want to see what he's capable of. I mean, you talk to anybody about him, cannon.
Yeah.
That's all you're going to hear. Like, he got a gun. And over here just tossing, 40-yard dimes, making it look easy.
Yeah, and I kind of like what you said in the first half. Have the first unit come out to simulate coming out of halftime, go through a good lead or go through a good drive, and then maybe come out.
Justin Webb, class of 2024, left tackle last year.
Nice.
Currently in the San Diego Marine Corps, or he's down there in boot camp. So we salute you, for sure, especially on a week like this. As we all know, 24 years ago, man, that changed everything.
Yep.
So it's one of those days you always know where you were at if you were around. I mean, you were like what, 4?
Yeah, I was 4. Yeah.
So yeah.
As an Army veteran, I'll keep my comments about the Marine Corps to myself. But from one veteran to a new recruit going through boot camp, that's awesome.
That's a whole different rivalry there.
Yeah. You look not as bad as it is with the Navy, but you guys get drove around by the Navy. Anyways, we love to see the young guys coming in, joining our nation's military, one of the best in the world, and continuing on.
That's a little over a minute here until we get things going again. And pretty safe to say, head coach Mark Kelly going to get win number 51 as a head coach here tonight. 42-0 as things start out. Bears will receive the ball to start things. And, again, we'll just kind of see how they play it. I know last week that first unit was out there until they actually got to, because Bologna did put up a late touchdown in the first half, so they didn't have the running clock right out the gate. A little different situation this time. So we'll see how head coach Mark Kelly plays this one out. Can't really go wrong either way. Again, I'm kind of a big fan of let the first guys just get that first series out of the way and then cut it loose for the depth fellas. But we'll see how they go. First time we've seen the kickoff return team line up tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, that is something we haven't seen tonight is the return team.
That's Kai Griffin, I believe Kyrie LeBron, also back there, one of my favorite names. And then Bruce Hickerson, number 82, also back deep for the Bears. Does look like they have some of their hands team out there, sort of just in case Russellville might want to try to get a little shifty with it.
Yeah, I would expect something, maybe trickery right here, but
just a good old-fashioned. Hickerson looked like he's going to get it. Probably would have let that one run out. Oh, and he stepped out of bounds.
No.
Well, stepped out of bounds. I believe that's about the 4, maybe the 5-yard line. So a little bit of an error there, but and again, special teams, kind of that one thing. We're going to have to ask Coach Mark about that one because he tends to run that one. But we'll see.
Well, he's going to the wrong side.
All right, Bears pinned back deep, so they'll have 96 yards to go if they want to hit pay dirt. And it does look like they are going with the second unit, so that is Caden Burnett and company. And Burnett keeps the ball. He's not known for being the fleetest of foot. I'm just going to be completely honest with you guys here. He's not known to be a fast guy. Pulls the handoff, does get a couple. Matt Merrill on the tackle for the Cyclones, so that's still the starting unit for Russellville. So this will be some really good experience for some of these depth guys. Twins to either side. And the quick pass couldn't get it up quite enough, as that pass was intended for, I believe that is Kyrie LeBron out deep.
Yeah, and that may be some of the jitters coming in, a little nervous coming in as as a new younger quarterback. There they go. The refs are getting on him now.
Okay, yeah. We just noticed the clock wasn't running. Pat, the ever watchful eye of things like that. He's trying to get home and eat a pizza. But clock is now in full effect. And there's just right at 11 minutes. Burnett moves around just a smidge and, unfortunately, couldn't get much going. As that was E.J. Duckery, I believe. So I was about to say a 3 and out, but looks like Coach Kelly going to go for it 4th and long from his 5-yard line. So bold take. Maybe this will be the sort of the punt thing here. And it does look like Merrill will be back for the Cyclones. And big boot to go with the big arm for Burnett. Oh, caught from behind.
Oh.
So great downfield pursuit by LeBron.
It looked like he good full court press there. gets the block on the other end.
How about it?
No foul. What a name.
Kyrie LeBron, man. Literally one of my favorite names of all time.
Shout out to his parents.
I don't even care. What were they thinking? Were they big Cleveland fans back in the day? I mean, that's even a little before if you do the math, because he's a sophomore.
Yeah.
So what was that put him, about 16? 15, 16?
Probably.
That's 2010. Well, that was the Heat days for LeBron. I don't know. Russellville getting stretched out wide. Oh, man, not too much there. Brady Larkin. Eat him up. Jaden Foster, on the carry. Nothing doing. In fact, a loss of 1.
Yeah, it's good to see some of the backups come in and do the same thing that the first unit did. Just stretch the play. Don't let them get north and south. Keep them east and west. Go make a tackle. Swarm to the football. A mauling of Bears.
Yeah, that's all I want to see. I want to see guys gang tackling. Gang. I want to thank Chad for sticking around. It's going to be a fun one here in the second half. These Mercy games, sometimes you just got to find stuff to talk about. And same play, cut back in. And I do believe that was Brady Larkin leading the way again. The sleuth of Bears. Just a pile of humanity there on the tackle. Maybe 4 yards. Man, I'd check it. Give him 5 on that. Well. All right, now we're stepping back. So 4 it is.
Now this is kind of where
3rd and 7.
This is where the Cyclones are going to lean on that kind of veteran offensive line. Your starters, they're going to continue to push and fight through some of the younger players that are on the Bears defense now. But good job on the Bears to meet some of that push as a unit, all 11 in there on that tackle. And the sleuth continues.
We are sleuthing. Play clock down to nothing, and I guess we're just going to say we got it off. Maybe not. Okay, so psych. So we've got to delay a game on on Russellville. The diminutive in stature Luis Perez was going for a carry there, and they took it away from him.
I believe Luis Perez was a good quarterback in the UFL a couple years ago, was he not? I may be wrong on that, but
I'm going to take your word on it.
A good namesake to have.
Foster, nothing doing on that play. De'Vonte Clark leading the way on the tackle. We're going to start shouting out all these dudes. Got to get your name heard on the broadcast a little bit here.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting debate here. Gavin Tyner thinks Sylvan Hills should have went to state in the 2020-21 season. Well, I got nothing for you there, but, a sky-high punt.
Let it go.
Looking for, nobody back there. Gets a friendly bounce. Now it takes a
real friendly bounce.
Unfriendly bounce, at least if you're the Bears' perspective. About the 10-yard line. for the Bears. And they will take over. So we'll see what this offense can do. They finally had a drive where they didn't score. I know that was a big thing in the NFL this past week where the Indianapolis Colts scored on every drive.
Yeah.
Made me sad, that's for sure. And I'm like, well, that's pretty typical.
Well, another team, speaking of the Sylvan Hills, Bears looking really good. The Green Bay Packers looking real good out of the NFC. Go, Pack, go. Looking
I
very
guess.
good.
Yeah, sure.
Looking very good.
We'll try to get you some score updates across the state as well, just to let you know what's going on in the network and also across the state. Some other scores of note. We'll try to pass some of those along. Apparently, North Little Rock game got called at halftime. Not sure what the issue might be over there.
I'll have to go. I'll do some research. Real quick. I don't know. I know Brad Bolding, some of our head coach, Coach Bones, and Aaron Dilworth, one of our great players for the Arkansas Diamonds arena football team. Look us up if you haven't already. And we went over there to North Little Rock to speak to the kids for a little while. And Coach Bolding, the intensity that he's brought back to the
that's an intense fella, man.
To the north side is amazing.
Well, you can keep it over there.
Right, yeah, hillside. Man.
Personally, yeah, it's all about the hillside north of the river. Come on now, boy. Burnett hands it off. Dancing around a little bit. Nice cut back. Got the nifty cut move by Messiah Vales. Some scores to pass along here. Second quarter, Pulaski Academy up right now against West Monroe, Louisiana. I know they're usually a pretty big deal down there in Louisiana.
Oh, man.
So you always like to see that. Parkview, tough scene. Oh, dear.
I don't know if we're allowed to say that.
Well, North Little Rock game actually called early. We'll pass it along to you here. Actually, shooting. Shots in the stands. I think as of right now, just from what we're seeing from some initial reports, one person injured. And Vales, maybe a horse collar there. Guess we're not going to get the call there. So definitely keep up to date on that one as we find some details. We'll definitely pass them along. Some details passed along right here, right now, is Bears 4th and 2 at their own 19. So the offense, kind of stalled right now. Little Rock Parkview, though, down 35-0 to Bryant, so I nailed that pick.
Yeah.
Cabot hosting Ruston, Louisiana. Ooh, they're taking it on the chin, 42-21. That's in the third quarter. Benton, well, I don't know if they're going to call it a win or not, but it was 17-0 in their favor.
Oh. What a hit.
Oh, man. Woo.
I looked up just in time for that one.
How's about it?
That did not feel good.
How's about it? Bentonville West up over Muskogee, Oklahoma. Rogers putting it on Sheridan, 42-27. Turnover on downs. Bears couldn't quite get to that first down marker, so the defense will have their work cut out for them. Had it spotted at the 20 and then decided to spot them 2 extra yards, so they are now in the red zone. Greenwood, Springdale Harbor tied at 21 apiece. That's in the third quarter. Jones Boogie playing DeSoto Central. That's out of Mississippi. They're down 28-21. Conway and Marion in a dogfight right now, 6-0. Marion, a team we'll be talking about here and scouting out here in the next couple of weeks. That is number 9, Jaden Foster, taken down by a sleuth of Bears, leading the way on that one. Devianta Clark. Arkadelphia losing to Lake Hamilton in the third quarter. That's 21-15. Valonia and Maumelle in the third quarter. Maumelle up 24-6 in that affair. Southside up on Batesville, 28-3. That's in the second quarter. Going for the big hitter. Oh, in and out of the hands. Oh, they almost had one for Parker Jackson. Great effort on his part. Just full extension. Just couldn't haul it in.
Yeah, and good on Russellville staying. Sometimes coaches will, all right, we
just
lost
going to
the
run
game.
it out.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, no way, man. Run the offense. Big fan. They just yeeted that ball into the stands. Oh, we got a penalty. Insert sponsorship here. Well, that's going to be half the distance to the goal line. It's going to be second and about 2 there. Robinson up over Hot Springs Lakeside, 14-6. Man, I went back and forth on that pick. Oh, nothing doing, Deucey James. Oh, ball is out! Ball is out! We are going the other way!
There we go.
Oh, the old scoop and score! Brian Dixon all the way!
There we
Touchdown, Bears!
There we go.
Pop that smoke! Oh, we got a flag on the other side, but I think it's going to be after. I think it's going to be a sideline warning.
Yeah.
We don't even care. Scoop and score. Give me all 30 of these flavors. Baskin Robin. Oh!
And the defense still playing hard. This is going to be 90 yards.
90 yards scoop and score. Oh, man, that's triple the scoops.
90
Oh,
yards.
man, what a way to end the third quarter. And, yeah, it is going to be a sideline warning against the Bears. They don't care. So the Bears hit the extra point here. Or no, I'm sorry, excuse me. We are now past last season's offensive output. And it is the end of the quarter, and I'm not sure if we're going to run the play here or if they're going to switch. Okay, yeah, we're going to run the extra point attempt here, and then we'll do the switching of quarters. So, Caden Burnett gets it out into the flat, and bam, 2-pointer is good. Mo Phillips walks it in. 50-burger. The Bears have now hung up on the Cyclones.
That's 3 games in a row in the 50s, isn't that?
No, 46 last week.
46. So close enough.
Close, yeah.
2 games in the 50s, 1 at 46. If you thought Mark Kelly was playing around with the offense when he came over here, he was most certainly not. Came over here and installed a great system. The players bought into it. They practiced hard, and this is the fruit of the labor, so to speak, of all offseason. As soon as Coach Kelly got over here, instilled the confidence in these young men. Now they're out here fighting and they're out here battling. And when you get confidence and you're playing good and you go into conference play, a lot can happen. These Bears are going to shock somebody. Now, I'm not saying they're going to go undefeated. They may lose 1 or 2, but they are definitely a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, well, I think we're to a point now where I think we can maybe call this one a W. So looking ahead, now next week is a bye week, so we won't have a broadcast next week. So 2 weeks this team has to prepare for Marion.
Yep.
Marion, Benton, kind of been the cream of the crop of this conference for the past couple of years.
Yep.
Hey, this is going to be a test for the Bears.
Yeah, and for the Bears, my approach to a bye week is that first week you kind of just normal practice, not so much game prep. You may watch a little film as a coaching staff, but you almost don't want to over-prepare for a team. And
yeah.
You can see that at college level, high school, NFL, you kind of over-prepare, and, you never know what can happen. So it'll be very good to go in and take care of Benton, Marion, some of these guys, Sheridan, Little Rock Catholic. Rest of the guys on the roster or the schedule here.
And we got a flag on the play. Not sure what happened there, but all right, here we go. But one thing that Coach Kelly did say, they were probably going to lift a little more, maybe do a little more conditioning, at least in this bye week as they get set for Marion. But, again, Marion coming to the hillside.
Yes, sir.
Don't have to play in a hurricane like we did last year. That was miserable.
Oh, man.
Golly, that just looked miserable. Bears hung tough in that game and then just couldn't do much in the second half, and Marion found their way a little bit.
Yeah, and the Bears won't have to worry about a Carius Kern anymore over there at Marion.
All right.
He's now with the LSU Tigers doing big things down there, but he did big things in that game blocking for the run game, and the Bears just didn't have anything for him. I don't know if much teams did. I mean, that's a big deal.
Well, yeah, that's true. Golly.
I think the coming down here to the hillside, home game, get a little home team advantage, get the crowd into it. Beautiful crowd still.
Yeah.
Get that thing packed.
Man, yeah.
weird
Folks
things
trying to
can
beat the
happen.
traffic, though. I can't say I blame them. 50-0. Get home in time for the highlights. Oh, in and out of the hands, my man. Oh, that's unfortunate. Braden Harrell couldn't quite hang on to it.
That's a touchdown.
It would have been close. I think some of those DBs had an angle. They could have caught him. But, oh, man. But, yeah, that's kind of the bummer part here. Maybe a gift and a curse where you get sort of your two top opponents right out the gate in conference play. I mean, what do you think about that?
I mean, I like it. You get you get the big tough guys right up front. You can battle with them, and then you go 0-2, you go 1-1, you go 2-0. No matter what, those two tests are out of the way, and now you can focus on the guys that you got a little revenge coming up against.
Well, everybody's a revenge game. My goodness.
And the two losses, if they happen, we go 1-1, we go 2-0. It's very early in conference play, and in the 6A. You don't have to win very many conference games to make the playoffs. The goal would be to host a playoff game, and I think when that happens, this city is going to get very supportive very quick.
Well, that was the goal.
Yep.
Coach Kelly said out the gate, hey, he said the goal was to host a playoff game, which, I'm not going to lie, beginning of the year, I was like, okay, Coach.
Right.
But now I'm like, hey, why not? Why not get a bye? But those are next 2 weeks. Those are the teams you're going to have to go through to try to get one. Maybe a little false start. We're just going to yeet this ball here. Golly. My man showing off the arm strength. Maybe not so much the touch. Closest guy in the area was Jackson. Looks like that'll be a 3-and-out for the Cyclones.
Yeah, and they saying I can't say they're going to lose on the Sylvan Hill Sports Network. I know that, but you got to be a realist sometimes. We are still in the 6A. We still do have to play Marion and Benton. Very good programs. That's
that's all kinds of penalty. I guess we're just going to let it slide, though.
Did they not? Nobody saw 77?
I don't see a flag. I mean, that's offsides, false start. I pick one.
That man ran in to block the punt, and they were the one punting.
Yeah, I guess we're just going to let it go. I mean, I guess I get the sentiment.
The 8 million holding calls, and we let that slide.
Yeah, and that's the one we're going to let go just because. Oh, okay, we got it declined. Okay. Right. I was about to really.
I was like, what in the world?
I was about to go on a TED Talk here.
But,
yeah. But, yeah, so this is going to be interesting to see this team go against some of the top competition. And it's one of these things, honestly, I don't know what to expect. Just because this team is so different from year to year, I got nothing for you.
Yeah.
I mean, they went toe-to-toe with Maumelle, and that was kind of exercising some demons. We've seen Maumelle maybe a little down this year. Obviously, they're winning big tonight.
Yep.
But, I mean, that was a doozy of a game that they came out and Burnett just pulled it, and he is hit for a loss.
But what you can feel good about as a Bears fan, though, is they're coming out and they're doing what they're supposed to against teams that they're supposed to do it to. And what I mean by that is Russellville's 0-2 on the year, kind of a rebuilding year. We came out, put up the points, and got the second string in to start the second half. You're supposed to do that against teams like this. Maumelle is a 5A team. We go, tough game. Maumelle and Sylvan Hill is always going to be close. Won the game, and then against Valonia, same thing, kind of story as it is with Russellville. We went out, handled business. That's a sign of a well-coached team and a well-prepared team. Now, next couple of weeks, we're gonna get a little more fight back in some of the teams that we're playing. But if we go out and handle business, did not on that play, go out and handle business, we could, we go 2-0 in those games.
Oh man, 10-0.
I don't know.
You're staring at 10-0 square in the face.
We're going to the Super Bowl.
Colin Billings, I think, was one of the guys in here saying, hey, he's putting the whole life savings on it.
I would, too. I mean, if we beat Benton and Sheridan, or Benton and Marion, and Sheridan, and Little Rock Catholic, and whoever else they put in front of us, El Dorado, where's another?
Yeah, El Dorado, Jonesboro.
Yeah, winnable ball games. Look, this is a season of opportunity for Sylvan Hills right here to go out and really show that we are a brand-new program, and Coach Kelly is legit.
All right, going off the reservation here. Oh, look at that. Look at the effort. Oh, give me the First Arkansas Bank and Trust first. Yeah! Point it out. There you go. Messiah Vales chugging along. Colin Billings bringing up an interesting question, at least. I don't know if I want to jump on the bandwagon yet, but the Taylon Green for Heisman campaign is off to a strong start.
So,
not sure I want to say anything remotely near that yet. And this isn't me being a hater either.
Yeah.
Let's just put that out there. Everybody on this broadcast knows I'm an Arky State guy.
Yeah.
They got drummed. Kind of expected it, honestly. I was hoping they would put up a little more of a fight early on, but, Hogs just stood on business.
So,
but, you had a game against Alabama A&M and a Sun Belt team, and it's like, I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
Do something against Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yes.
I can get on board a little, but I'm not there yet. Not even close.
Yeah, so as a Razorback fan, yes, Taylon Green for the Heisman. As a football person who works kind of in this industry, it's almost the same thing with Sylvan Hills. There's a lot of opportunity to go out here and be good and win games. Now, if they go out there and beat Notre Dame, they go out and beat Ole Miss this weekend, Memphis next weekend, and then Notre Dame, they go 3-0 in those games, it's going to be hard for me to not get Heisman tattooed on me somewhere for Taylon Green. But there's a lot of the season for both these teams is opportunity. And we got one right here, baby.
Right here. Go. Is he going to be able to get it? Oh, he's got the block downfield. Oh, put the brakes.
What did he stop for? You got to go.
Oh, Joshua Elias, big-time game. Oh, man, but how about Parker Johnson? Oh, shout out to the downfield blocking. My goodness.
What a play.
What a big play. I like to see the depth guys get their chance. Oh, man, Burnett put that on a dime.
And what look at the speed out of Elias there.
Boy, it was lacking once he got up to about that 25. Boy, my guy was huffing and puffing a little bit.
He kind of looked like me on a 10-yard sprint, but he got a little tired, got a great block, but you can't stop. You got to keep going, young
just
man.
lower the boom.
Just go. Stop looking behind you. Look at that pylon, run right towards it.
Yeah, what'd they get to? About the 6? Yeah, about the 6-yard line. Heck, let him finish it off here. Let's go. Oh, and it looks like they're going to just kneel it out from here. So Russellville comes crashing in. And not sure how much time would actually be left on the clock. And I believe we got a timeout. Not sure who took it. Maybe Russellville. I never saw a signal. But I'd say if Russellville took the timeout, okay, punch it in.
Yeah.
Or at least try to punch it in.
That's what I mean.
Okay, so Bears took the timeout. All right.
Probably.
I think they're just trying to be like, okay, hey, get ready. And they were definitely in victory formation, so you got to wonder, okay, why is Russellville crashing the line so hard? They probably didn't realize it.
And you want to,
because everybody's sucking wind.
Want to settle everybody down. That's probably why that timeout was. Everybody's real out of breath. Settle everybody down.
Yeah, emotions are definitely high here. So we got a little update here, at least from some of our folks here in the chat. Greg Foreman saying regarding that North Little Rock incident, he says it was outside of the stadium, not inside the stadium. Still scary situation here, and we'll let details come out as they do. If we get anything, here in the next few minutes, we'll definitely pass it along to you here.
And prayers to everyone involved over there. Hope whoever it was that was on the other side is okay and pulls through. Never want to see anything like that happen, period, especially at a football game. Hopefully
absolutely,
okay.
Yeah. Friday nights are for football, not for shenanigans. Colin Billings, though, he feels what I'm saying. Hard to say much about, Green for Heisman just yet. Again, Ole Miss, big game for him this weekend. First true road test. Ole Miss, always a tough place for the Hogs, too.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, oh, man. But, hey, how about this one, too? Number 14, Iowa State, coming to Jones Boogie.
I got Arkansas State in the upset.
Okay, well, I'm glad someone here believes.
I like Arkansas State.
Hey, let's glaze the Red Wolves a little bit here.
I like Arkansas State.
With it.
I think Jalen Rayner is an awesome quarterback. I think Corey Rucker is one of the best receivers in the nation. My guy Brandon Greil playing safety over there was at Robinson when I was over there calling. He kind of took the brunt of Braylon Russell on a touchdown run. Kind of got smashed. But shout out to those guys. I know a couple of them over there playing. I think Arkansas State's a good team.
And I think playing that game in your home crowd, Iowa State, not used to that kind of environment. Not to say that it's like the big house.
Right.
And we got a turnover on downs here, so Russellville might get to run about one play maybe. But I think it'll be interesting. It's always interesting when the big dogs go to smaller stadiums.
Yeah.
Now, I'll just be honest. I don't expect much at Arkansas State. They've still trying to find their way a little bit. But at home,
yeah.
Hey, you never know, in front of the waterfalls.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, it's the word again, opportunity. You have the opportunity. You lost against Arkansas.
That's an ESPN2 game, too.
Yeah. You came out TV. And they beat UCA last weekend, right? Or no, it was the Arkansas State game this past weekend. Yeah. So, you take that lumping. Now you get to come out, play another team, maybe not an SEC team. It's not an in-state team, so you don't have to worry about that. But you get to go out in front of your home crowd and play a ranked team. You love that.
Absolutely. So it looks like Russellville won't even bother with taking the knee or anything like that. They'll just let the clock run out. And that is going to do it from out here at Bill Blackwood Field here in Sherwood. Yeah, and just one last note there on Arkansas State. Losing Jaquez Cross. Oh, just a bummer. And you got to feel for him, being an Arkansas kid, not being able to play in that game last week. Not that he would have been a difference maker. That's not what I'm getting at. But just, waited a long time for that game to happen. And then just, unfortunate. Big-time dub out here on the hillside, 50-0. Bears pitched the shutout. They have put up over 150 points on the year now after scoring 148. All of last season. That Mark Kelly magic is in full effect, but now becomes the real season. Now you got something that you really got to get up for. And it's one thing to get up for a team that, you've dominated. And as you said, they stood on business, did what you were supposed to do. Yeoman's-like effort. Again, 50-0. You're supposed to win this game.
Yeah.
Now, maybe not 50-0. I would have called that, but, you're supposed to win handily.
Yeah.
Last week, same thing. You're supposed to win handily. That Maumelle game, it's a rival game. Weird stuff happens in those games.
Yeah.
But now the true test begins.
Yeah, Sylvan Hills has got to start, 0-0. We haven't played a game yet. We have no idea what kind of team we are yet. We got to go back into practice like none of this has happened. Coach Kelly, I'm sure he's already done it in these first 3 games. We can't think about those moving into conference play, but he's shown that he can light that fire in his team. He has them believing that they can win. We're playing, all we do is win. I haven't heard that song over here in a long time. You love to see the team celebrating.
Yeah, look at them. Look at the excitement. It's a 50-0 game, and they're hype.
But you go into next week. The last 3 weeks didn't happen. It's almost like you start fall over again when you go into that bye week because you're going through practice. You're perfecting everything that you've been doing. You get those basic plays perfected. You move forward, and then you go into kind of the Marion prep, the Benton prep. You get ready for those big games. A lot of scary things can happen.
3-0 now for the first time since 2016.
Yes, sir.
How about it? And again, you see the shots there. They're loving it. They're loving it. 50-0. You see that kind of excitement. I don't know about y'all out there, but that gives me a lot of hope. Also, a little note here to pass along. Marion lost tonight. Now, granted, it was to Conway.
Well.
So take that for what it's worth.
Yeah.
Conway.
Mark Kelly's former school.
Yeah. So maybe I'm not sure what kind of team they have this year, just to be completely honest. But I know Marion's going to be a tough opponent.
Yep.
Both teams now have 2 weeks to get ready for each other. Not sure really what, Marion's going to get out of this. It's been a pretty, I don't want to say vanilla offense. They've just made some plays.
Yep.
But I guarantee you they haven't turned the page 3 of the playbook just yet.
Absolutely not.
No way.
You can kind of tell in that. Mark Kelly's the kind of offensive coordinator and coach. He's got a lot up his sleeve that he's not going to show until he has to. And
that's really what I'm ready for. I'm ready for the trick plays to come out.
Everything to get real fun and the players start having fun. But, like I said, you go into this week, you start practicing these same plays they've been running, execute those, get better at those, and then you go into that next week. You may have to bring out something that you haven't before. And let's go get that upset versus Marion.
And I know that's one thing that you kind of pointed out. I know it's something Mark Kelly pointed out in the pregame show. Once you get past this game, everything resets.
Yep.
Like you said, 0-0. And now you're fighting for playoff positioning. You're playing for playoff spots. Again, the goal is to host one.
Yep.
And I know some of the guys here in the chat have said, hey, if Sylvan Hills hosts one, it is going to be live out here. And you can bet your sweetness that it will be live out here. And look at that.
Yep.
They're still excited. And, again, it was 50-0. Most teams were doing backflips. And you got to think most teams after something like that, business-like atmosphere, they're having fun with it. seeing the excitement, I don't know about you, excites me.
Man,
I'm ready for 2 weeks from now already.
It's a lot different. You know, I called a lot of good games over at Robinson, and watching that team win games and made it all the way to the semifinals and then lost to a Batesville Southside team that was really good. But, you know, to be here as an alumni and watch Sylvan Hills be reignited and brought back to life and seeing the crowd full. I mean, it reminds me of 2014 when we first got the turf installed and we came out here and there was about 4,000 people over there cheering us on as we beat Newport pretty bad. But when you can ignite this program, Sherwood's a proud city and Sylvan Hills is a proud school. And when you can reignite that, you get the alumni back into it, you get people coming back around. A lot of good things can happen over here at the school.
Absolutely here. So we've enjoyed seeing the crowd swell here the past couple of games. And we certainly hope that you'll be out here here in 2 weeks. What's the date on that? What's today? The 12th, so 14th, so the 26th?
Yes.
September 26th will be the next game. If you can't make it out here, hey, make sure you jump on with us. Even if you do make it out here, heck, throw the AirPods on. You can listen to us right along with the game here. And kickoff set for 7 o'clock. Pregame will start at 6:30 approximately. We'll have the coach's pregame show, Rocking with Coach Kelly. I don't know about you, but I've got my shirt.
Yeah,
Rocking with Coach Mark, because Coach Mark rocking with us. And we certainly do appreciate all you guys out there rocking with us as well. Make sure you hit like and subscribe to the network. Make sure you share the links. Make sure you get everybody involved. Love seeing all the alums in here. Make sure you get more of them coming in here. And, we don't have any stats or anything super official or anything like that here, but I can tell you, 50-0, there was a lot of stats, and there was a lot of good ones on the defensive side too. But just a couple of guys we really want to call out. Tyler Hampton, just absolute game from him. Tyler Blakely, another one of those guys.
Yep.
And then on the defensive side, Malachi Summons and Marcus Hurd. Yeah, just absolutely ate him up. And then shout out to the D-line and the O-line. I mean, gee whiz, they were just keeping everybody upright, and that's half the game.
Yes, sir. But, looking at that Marion game, I'll take low viewership numbers if we can get that student section packed over there. Get the parents out here, grandma, uncle, grandma's grandma, whoever you got in the family, bring them. Let's get a rocking Sylvan Hills, Bill Blackwood field going and get it packed out. Now let's show Marion that this isn't the Sylvan Hills team that people are used to seeing.
We got one extra guy coming out here. Colin Billings says he's going to pop into the building, so excited for that. Yeah, come on up here to the press box.
Say something.
We'll get you on here. That goes for any of our recent alums here. I want to know what you guys are up to here. Again, a workman-like atmosphere here tonight. 50-0. Bears stand on business, and they've got 2 weeks off. So, again, a bye next Friday, but then the Friday after that, conference play starts. Bears will host Marion. Again, pregame set for 6:30. Kickoff set promptly at 7. We hope you will be joining us along for the ride if you can't make it out this way. We certainly appreciate everybody out there. Again, hit that like and subscribe. Make sure you share the links as well. For Chris Goodman, I'm Jay Burr. For the rest of the cast and crew here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network, good night.